share. Two guys and a mic with nothing to spare. Unfiltered, buddy, raise that beer high. Shooting the shit till the morning sky.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Unfiltered. I'm BB.
I'm back, bitches, and I'm Tater.
I'm here. I'm Anthony.
Got old Ant with us. Yeah, Tater. The name of tonight's episode is Return of Tater. So I'm back, bitches.
Back, bitches, full time.
Got my boy back. I've been excited for this
Y'all-
since you told me that you were coming back.
He really
when
has.
y'all-
He's talked about
just-
it several times.
Just when you assholes thought y'all got rid of me.
Oh, I knew you weren't gone.
BB's been excited for you to come back, so I've been pretty excited to meet you anyway.
It has been a long hiatus. I've had, I'm sure Bronson's, I don't know if BB's talked about it actually on stream or not, but been remodeling a house, in the process of doing some moving, and then with Thanksgiving and with Thanksgiving and everything, family coming up, I kind of took a little hiatus, but we've gotten in our new house, kind of got things halfway decently settled. There's still some work to do, but it's nothing we can't do while we're living here. So I decided, what better time than after Thanksgiving and right before Christmas to make a fucking comeback.
Merry Christmas to me.
Merry Christmas, BB.
Merry Christmas, BB.
I got my boy back. What I'm talking
You're my
about.
boy, Blue.
No one talks shit about me the way he does. I've tried other people having guests on, getting fillers out and such. No one does it like he does.
Yeah.
And I'm sure I'm not sure. I know you'll get to hear some of it tonight, because I'm sure he'll say something that pisses me off, and then I'll go into making fun of something about him or on him.
Hey, I'm keeping up with my
I don't know,
promise. It's still fucking patchy, but I'm keeping up with my promise.
You have it's starting to look better. You don't look like Patches O'Houlihan quite so bad now.
Don't look like I got the mange.
Fucking patches over the head.
Yeah, you don't look like a mangy dog.
Decoy said Tater chip is back. Tater got his turkey
Decoy.
after Thanksgiving with that big bird BB.
What's going on, Decoy? Long time no see, brother.
Oh shit.
So what in the hell have you been up to, BB?
Well, I've kind of taken a break from doing Unfiltered. Two Drunks have been on a hiatus. Hunter's busy as crap and hasn't been. Can't tell you the last time I seen Hunter. I think it's been about 12 years since I've seen Hunter now. As far as I know, Hunter's saying that the next episode of Two Drunks is going to be our New Year's special.
Good God.
Yeah, that puts us at like almost 3 months without doing an episode.
I mean, I can get back to my harping on a certain topic and make you make another phone call, and voila, Two Drunks is back live again.
So I thought I haven't told you that got sold. That got sold out.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he sold his brand, or he still owns his brand, but he sold his whatever. And he's not doing them anymore. Another company's picking it up, but I haven't gotten into contact with with those guys to like find out if we can come up with some type of deal to do something similar. So that might be over with too.
Well, damn.
Yeah, so you can't talk me into making drunk phone calls tonight.
Yeah, I'm sure we can figure out another drunk phone call to make.
Just count my beers.
I mean,
That's the first one I've had.
Okay, I'll wait till you get about 5 or 6 more in you. We'll be good to go.
Yeah. So, Ant, you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
yes. I mean, not much to know. Just pretty much a regular dude, man. I worked construction for the time I was about 16 till I was in my early 20s for my grandfather. He owned a construction company. That's what I grew up doing. Decided I wanted to drive a truck for some damn strange reason. Got into that. I was an OTR truck driver for about 11 years. Had enough of that. I've been coast to coast, border to border, and in all the states that actually touch each other more times than I care to count. Come home off the road from that, took a local job. I drove for a couple of years local. I had an accident. Ended my truck driving career. So I'm real big into motorcycles. I love my Harleys. Love riding motorcycle. That takes up a
You
big part of
drive
my life
a
now.
motorcycle?
I ride a motorcycle. Yeah,
Okay.
we had this discussion the other night.
Yeah, I was
You
just.
ride a motorcycle.
Oh, you said drive. I was just making sure that you weren't changing over to that side.
No, it clicked into my head the conversation from the other night. You know what I mean? It's like you don't drive a motor, you ride a motor. I'm like, Jesus. But anyway, yeah. No, I ride it. That's pretty much. It takes up a lot of my time now. The motorcycle stuff does. Uh, I've got 2 daughters, 2 sons. Everybody's grown. They pretty much do their own thing. I love playing video games and riding motorcycles and just chilling out. That's pretty much it.
Oh, come on,
Not a lot
Decoy.
to tell.
You're gonna make this man cuss. Decoy said
What is it?
motorcycle or moped.
I ride a 2014 Harley Davidson Electric Glide, Ultra Limited, 103 Screaming Eagle Stage 2, cam intake, headers,
You already lost
exhaust.
Decoy.
I haven't ridden. My dad told me, mopeds are kind of like fat chicks. They're fun until your friends find out. And, so I stayed away from mopeds and fat chicks.
What's up, Bob?
So
Glad to see you, buddy. Yeah, only one beer so far. I don't start drinking until I'm on camera. That's typically about how it goes.
you got to perform, right?
Bob said you lost him at Harley Davidson. Fuck
Indian
you,
fan?
Decoy. Fuck you, Decoy. Decoy says, "Wow, that
Why
beats
did he say
BB's
that?
mobility scooter." Tater, what the hell?
Hey, I know a guy that's got a mobility scooter that's got a damn Ninja 650 motor on it, bro.
I guess
You
I
can
get
shift your car out of a mobility scooter.
I guess I get to take a break from messing with you tonight. Sounds like chat's gonna do it for me.
Bob says he's got a 2002 Honda XR 400R.
I see now. My second favorite bike besides Harley Davidson, I had a Honda VTX 1300
He said
that I
400.
absolutely loved.
He said 400. That's a beginner mobile.
I mean, he's
That's
a
a smaller
beginner.
bike.
He's a small person, I think. I'm pretty sure Bob's a small guy.
My 18-year-old son rides a hot rodded out Yamaha 650.
So if I was gonna get a motorcycle, which I'd love to have one, but I've kind of got a bad taste in my mouth for motorcycles. It's
Well, a lot of people do.
My granddaddy got killed on one, and ever since then, I haven't been able to bring myself. I'd love to have one, can't bring myself to get back on one.
I'm gonna stack them there,
Um,
Tater, so you count.
all right, but I'd love to have a Road King.
That's what my baby brother. It's in my garage. As a matter of fact, he has a 2000. He has a 2014 or 13 Road King that he just bought this year. It's all black and chrome. Everything is either black or chrome. Anyway, it's a really beautiful bike, and it had 8,000 actual miles on it, and he gives $7,000 for the bike.
Damn, that's not bad.
No, he
He
stole
might.
it, man.
I was thinking, say he might as well have stole that bike. I want
Oh
one.
no, yeah, no, he.
I want one. I want midnight. If I was gonna get one, midnight blue, and I want every piece of chrome I could possibly buy for it, from rim to rim, top to bottom.
If you're gonna get a road, Harley's actually discontinuing the Road King after 2025. The Road King will no longer be offered as a new bike.
Oh damn!
They're doing away with the Road King and several other models too. But if you're gonna get one and you really want a Road King, stick with anything like pre 18 or 19 model, because in 18 and 19 they switched over to that M8 motor, and they still have a lot of problems out of those motors even to this day. But anyway, that's the 103 twin cam motors and the 110 twin cam motors on the models before them. But yeah, Harley Davidson is actually doing away with the Road King this year.
They're going they're gonna do away with a good bike.
They're doing away with a bunch of their models, man. It's really kind of it's kind of depressing in a way, because a lot of your classic bikes has been around 20, 25, 30 years. They're shelving them, and but the younger generation, and I say younger generation, I mean I'm 40. I know you guys are younger than I am, but the new riders coming up that are 17, 18, 19 years old, that are starting out and getting in it, they don't want to dump $35,000 on a bike. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Uh, I mean, I had a buddy that just ordered this year. He ordered a 2025 uh, Road Glide and had to wait 3 months on it to be brought to him, and it cost him $48,000.
Holy shit!
Yep.
I couldn't imagine
So
spending that on a motorcycle.
there's no way. That's what I said, man. Even if I had that kind of money to throw around, there's no way I would. Now I did spend a bunch of money on mine. Mine wasn't cheap, but I beat the hell out of my motorcycle. You know what I mean? I'm not nice to it at all. So 50 grand for something that I might get out here and take a curve a little too fast and wrap around a tree. Nah, I'm good, bro. So
I've always
um,
thought, it's not the motorcycles that drive like shit; it's everyone else around them is the issue. It's not the motorcyclist.
man, I wish I could tell you that that's true. I really do. 9 times out of 10, an accident involving a motorcycle is another vehicle's fault. Um, Inclement weather, poor road conditions. It's not necessarily the motorcyclist's fault. But this year alone, I've had about 10 go down. But out of those 10 that went down, uh, at least 4 of them were contributed to either speed or speed and alcohol or just general recklessness. So I wish I could tell you that it was always somebody else's fault, and alcohol is a big contributor to it. Alcohol is a big one.
So you're in a motorcycle club.
I am.
I know we hadn't got there yet. So you talked about you
I
drove a
am.
truck, and you're no longer driving a truck because of an accident.
Nope.
So you're disabled
Yep.
now.
Yeah. Yep. My truck driving career is over.
But so were
Yeah.
you in a motorcycle club prior to your accident or after your accident? Was it something like you needed something to do and you're like,
No. I've been in an MC for years. Even when I was trucking, I was in an MC. It's just something I've been involved in for a long time.
because me and you've talked before, and it was what
So,
your granddad was in the same MC as you or something, or no, it was your truck. Your granddad was driving a truck, and what was his handle?
yeah, my granddad drove. My granddad, he didn't drive a truck. My granddad, like I said, he owned a construction company, and so they would travel across the United States, him and his crew, and they would basically have 3 or 4 pickup trucks loaded down with tools and all, everything that they had to go because they worked for uh, NASA and the military, converting these bunkers on the military bases that used to be used to store like grenades and explosive stuff. And so my grandfather got a contract in the 70s and the 80s to go around to all these different military bases and redo these bunkers and bring them up to like modern standards and stuff and install these automated storage and handling systems in them to where people wouldn't have to go inside the bunkers and stuff anymore. And so he traveled all over the United States. So anyway, they would travel in 3 or 4 truck convoys, and they all had CB radios in their truck. Well, anybody that's seen Smokey and the Bandit knows if you got a CB radio, you get a name, you get a handle. And my grandfather, uh, he was a Vietnam soldier. He was a Vietnam vet, and he used to have a really short temper back in the day, from what I'm told. I don't know. He never was like that when I was a kid. But they say when he was a young man, he was really short tempered, and if you wanted to fight, you wanted trouble, he was the man for it. And so anyway, his CB handle become instigator because they said he could start trouble in a church. And so anyway, I started driving truck, and somehow it got passed on to me that I was a little instigator and blah 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 blah. So anyway, I pull up at a motorcycle meet, and I'm in my truck. An instigator was on the door of my truck because I owned my truck. And so the MC that I was prospecting for at the time, they see that on the door of my truck, and they're like, "Oh, instigator." I'm like, "Yeah," and I tell them story about my grandfather and all, and how it was his CB handle, and blah 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 blah. So long story short, I ended up starting some shit one night in a bar, and they say, "Yep, you might fucking understand instigator now." And so it's just stuck. All these years, it's just stuck. So that's how I got my MC name.
Tater, what would your MC name be? Or if you were a truck driver, what would your handle be, Tater?
Tater.
Really?
I mean, Tater's a good one. But see,
Really?
that's MC names are earned.
That's why I
Your
said handle.
brothers
That's why I changed it to
give
handle
it to
too.
you. Well, here we go. Okay, Tater, you've known BB a long time. What would BB's MCU name be? What road name would you give BB?
Road name?
Yeah.
Crooked eye.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Ant doesn't know
I mean,
about it.
I know a little bit. I know enough to get it, to get it. And I mean,
So I can't
we do
can't
have
see
some brothers that have called Stumpy or
I can't see out of my left eye.
That
yeah, you
or
told me.
I couldn't
I would
remember
call
if I
him
told you or not.
that, or I would call him Patches, especially if he showed up at an MC with his beard the way it is.
You literally were just talking about how it's starting to look better. And
I don't think he meant it at all.
he didn't. But the thing is, he doesn't have
Keyword is starting.
he doesn't have much room to talk. He's pretty fucking scruffy too.
Yeah,
But not patchy.
You're patchy.
but not patchy.
I've gotten past that point.
I think I'd go with like I'd want mine to be like Cyclops,
Cyclops.
one-eyed bandit.
I mean, anything's possible. See, I would go if I was going to give you a road name. I would go with something you said the other night about only half of sunglasses. I would go monocle. You know what I mean? Make it classy.
I still like
The
Crooked
British
Eye.
one eyeglass.
Well, when I go squirrel
Call you
hunting,
monocle.
when I go squirrel hunting, I use a monocular. I don't use binoculars.
Well, I mean,
there
it
we
makes
go.
sense though.
There's a good road name for him, Squirrel.
Squirrel. I knew a brother that's what they called his old lady was Squirrel, but that's a whole nother fucking story.
Yeah, that sounds
Just use
like
your
a,
imagination on that one.
that sounds like a fun one.
But yeah, let's talk about it. It's almost like Ant's almost like it's not my story to tell.
It's really not, and I don't want to. The chances of them hearing this are slim to none, but be my luck, she would hear it and I would feel bad. You know what I mean? Really not feel, but like some of the way they get their names is, man, it's
Look, Tater, he's curving. He's curving.
Of course.
He's staring away from it.
Of course. sounds like a story I'd curve the hell away from too.
I mean,
you know how I am. I'm gonna prod a
too
little bit
much.
more.
Too much. There was too much liquor, too much going to drink, and have either of you ever been to an MC party?
Yes, God, I used to work at a bar that done them all the time.
I've
Okay, so
never been to an MC party, but I've been to ex-biker parties, like a bunch of them.
Okay.
I've been in a bar with, 5 or 6 of the HA before. It gets quite interesting.
Okay, so a biker party is not over till a couple things have happened.
A fight.
A fight has had to have happened. Prospects have to have been thoroughly run into the ground until they're over in the corner ready to collapse, and they can't just endure no more fucking either drinking, work, push-ups, or they're just tired of running around like chickens with their head cut off. Like, I sent a prospect one time to find me a bottle of rum at a party, and there was a bottle of rum on the fucking property. But that prospect was not allowed to rejoin the party until he found this certain bottle of rum that I wanted at the party. There was no rum on the property. I don't even like rum. I don't drink rum. He had to find me this bottle of rum. So anyway, prospects get abused, and women get naked. Well, that's a biker party.
Yeah. You'd have done that to me, and I'd have been the one running around the bar going, "Why is all the rum gone?"
Well, that was kind of what my inspiration was And Captain Jack's, why is the rum always gone? You know?
Why is the rum gone?
But my thoughts about it was, okay, if the prospect really knows me, and at this time I was a chapter president then, and so if the prospect's really been paying attention, and this is before I quit drinking, if the prospect really pays attention to me and he really knows me and has really been paying attention to me, then he knows the only liquor I drink is Jack Daniels with a splash of Coca-Cola.
Oh, I found my new best friend.
And that is the only liquor I like to drink.
My all-time go-to drink.
Right.
So we used to buy it by the
me,
fucking gallon.
yes, sir.
Go
buy
through
by
it in
the
the night. Me and one other buddy. Making BB's
So let me ask you,
Jack Daniels
know-
50-50 drink.
I know what to have on
Oh,
the top.
God.
I know what to have on the top shelf of the bar when y'all come.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Jack Daniels with a splash of Coca-Cola in it, dude. Now I do enjoy 1800s tequila and a cigar every now and then. It's like
Tequila's gonna make
every
me
years.
piss in random places. It happens every time I drink.
That's why I
tequila.
can't drink a lot of tequila. I get too much shit when I start drinking tequila.
I go and fucking piss in places I'm not supposed to.
Don't do that around my house. You'll draw back a nub.
Yeah.
Gators tend to like worms every so often.
It's
Oh,
smaller,
God.
but thanks. Appreciate.
Mealworm is still a worm.
I appreciate the boost of confidence, Tater. I appreciate it.
I said worm, not snake.
And I told you it's smaller, but you're calling it bigger, so thanks.
An inchworm is still an inchworm.
That's a friend. That's a friend.
He's
That's
no
a friend
friend
right
of
there.
mine.
Nope,
He's
not
no
at
friend
all.
of mine.
Wait, BB, maybe we can talk Ant into coming too.
I mean,
What's
Yeah.
that?
I mean, all of us at the round table at the bar.
Wow, where are we going?
Tater's house in about
Oh,
3 or 4 months.
Decoy, where'd you go?
that might be
Where'd
pretty
you
cool.
go? I seen you down there. Where'd you go?
Was he in the waiting room?
Yeah, he was in the waiting room and he just disappeared.
He
Guess he had to go-
knows he could just join.
He had to go take his Geritol.
So y'all want to start covering some topics?
I mean, whatever you want to do. I'm good with whatever.
You're the boss.
So
Cricket eye.
Netflix announced that they are buying Warner Brothers
Right.
for $82.7 billion.
Jesus.
Now, ponder on this a little bit. Could you imagine if Blockbuster, because Blockbuster a long time ago had the opportunity to buy Netflix before, back when Netflix was just renting out fucking DVDs for $1. Could you imagine if fucking Blockbuster actually bought out Netflix? Blockbuster might still be here today.
See, I actually remember, and I know I'm older, but Decoy can probably back me up.
You're not that much older than me.
Okay, cool. I mean, I'm used to being the oldest one in the group.
Decoy's the oldest one in the group.
There.
And you can't go past Decoy. He was BC. He was born in BC.
Decoy remembers when dirt was invented.
Oh shit!
I remember when there was Light and Day created.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
Well, you remember when all this come about, when Netflix and Blockbuster was trying to shut Netflix down, and they're gonna ruin our business, and blah blah blah. When all that was going on, and I bet they wish they'd have went the other way now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But then again, Blockbuster probably would have dropped the ball though, because they weren't.
They would have definitely dropped the ball because Blockbuster.
Oh yeah.
all Blockbuster didn't care if you rented the movie or not. They wanted you to forget the movie so they could get the late fee.
It's kind of like a fucking library.
Yes. See, where Netflix really messed up is they should have bought Redbox and kept Redbox alive.
Yeah,
Because
that would have been a smart financial move because Redbox was hitting it there for quite a while. I mean, Redbox
Well,
was the
you
place to go.
before Redbox shut down, they had got to talking about, and I think they had like it was like in a beta mode or whatever, or beta phase. They were going to start a streaming service to where you could rent their movies online and not even have to go to the kiosk. So they were going to try to compete with Netflix, but at that point, I think Netflix had already pulled so far ahead that there was nothing they could do.
yeah,
So
well, another thing is I think it was like early last year, the DVD manufacturer, the people who literally make the media, said they are no longer going to be making DVD media.
So it's kind of like the VHS situation all over again when VHS faded out.
Right. Now you can still buy recordable DVDs because, businesses still use those to back up data. But the actual stamped machines that they use to make mass produce movies are no longer they're no longer making that media for them.
So that means Blu-rays have another 10 or 15 years before they're phased out.
Nope. Go to
no,
Best Buy. You can't even buy a Blu-ray anymore.
Really?
Yep.
so if you ask me, there's really only 2 streaming services, maybe 3 that stand a chance against Netflix, and one of them will hold its own forever because of who it is and because of what they own.
Disney Plus.
And that's Disney. Disney
Disney Plus.
Disney will never compete or beat or be able to buy Disney. That'll never happen.
Well,
Prime.
No.
And
Disney is shutting down
Prime,
Hulu. They're
yeah,
combining
Prime
it
and
all under
Amazon.
one.
Really?
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
combining it all under
Prime,
one. Disney owns Hulu.
Prime and
Oh yeah, I
Amazon.
know Disney owns Hulu.
Netflix will never get Prime TV. That Amazon will never let that happen because Netflix will never be able to afford the entity that is Amazon.
Well, Amazon bought out
Yeah, but
MGM.
I can just
Amazon bought out
and
MGM, so yeah, that'll for sure never
and
happen.
and Paramount.
and the third, which I'm pretty sure on this one that it'll never happen, but strange things have happened, and that's Apple. But the only people that have
I could see Amazon buying Apple.
any inclination of ever outdoing Apple would be Disney or Amazon. But I don't see either one of them having any interest in Apple because one, Disney has a strict rules and regulation of what they put on their app. I mean, if you look at what Disney requires from its actors and what they have to abide
But they
by
relaxed
and all
that
that.
with Hulu and
I was
all.
just fixing to
They
say that
relaxed that
that's
because
fixing to lax a whole lot because not only does
Well, I
Disney
mean-
own Hulu, but HBO Max is part of
FX.
Disney now too.
And so is
FX is part of Disney too.
Yep, and so is National Geographic.
So if you think about all the movies and TV shows that Hulu has on it, and then you think about HBO Max, all their original series and such, like
Oh no. HBO was sold to
Game of
Netflix.
Thrones.
but
That was all part of Netflix.
HBO Max
No.
is
They got everything from HBO.
really
Yeah. That's all gonna be on Netflix.
because HBO Max is
No
still
shit.
HBO Max is still bundled in with my Hulu and Disney bundle.
It
Only
won't
by
be
an agreement.
it won't be long before there will be, like I said, it won't be long before there'll be 3 streaming services that you'll have to choose. 4. You'll
4.
have Disney,
Mhm.
you'll have Netflix,
Mhm.
and you'll have Amazon
Amazon
and Apple.
Apple and Paramount.
Well,
Prime
Well,
So
Video.
no, because
Paramount is
Paramount. It won't be long. Disney will own Paramount.
yeah.
I don't think so.
No,
I don't. I don't.
it's going to
Disney will
happen.
buy
think-
Paramount.
I don't think so. I don't think the federal government will allow them to buy 2 movie studios and convert them into one to make a mega stream because they'll kick into the
They
Sherman laws and the
they
antitrust.
already do it. Decoy.
Yeah.
Disney has its hand in Paramount with its theme parks. Universal and Paramount are part of the Disney theme parks.
What?
If I'm not badly
Yeah,
mistaken, Paramount's
Universal.
part of their.
No. So basically the only thing is The Simpsons. Okay, so Disney owns the rights to The Simpsons, but they can't put The Simpsons in a Disney theme park. It has to go to a Universal park because of a pre-existing agreement before the merger took place.
Think about this though, Decoy. So Disney pretty much is its own uh like production company or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
They they own 21st Century Fox.
Yeah, 20th Century Fox.
So that you said they can't own more than one like entity.
Right. They've already got 2. If they were to actually put Paramount in there, that would be 3.
Thing is, they do
So-
own share. I'm pretty sure they do own shares into Paramount.
They, yeah, they
So
might, they, I mean,
so
a lot of
so
people own shares.
Disney does not own Paramount Plus,
No.
but but Disney Plus licenses Paramount.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Paramount is
Which is why
in talks. Paramount is in talks to merge with Max, which Disney owns.
So they do own HBO Max.
Yes.
Right. And so basically, they'll still run into regulatory issues because they will face intense antitrust scrutiny, and because it involves 2 major broadcast networks also.
So
Because Paramount owns CBS, so you can't own ABC, CBS, and NBC. You can't own all 3 broadcasting networks.
so right now Disney has 21st Century Fox,
Mhm.
ABC,
ABC.
Pixar Animation,
Mhm.
Lucasfilm,
Yep.
Marvel,
Mhm.
Fox Family Worldwide.
Yeah, it's still part of Fox. Yeah.
Yep. Let's see. Yep. 21st Century Fox, Capital Cities, which is ABC, Pixar, Lucasfilms, Marvel Entertainment, Fox Family Worldwide, BAM Tech, and that is what Disney has that's what Disney owns at the moment. Which
Right.
Disney owns most of your, other than a few, Disney owns most of the big ones. Which if they were to buy the other, like Steve was saying, that would fall into the whole. Then Disney's getting into what's the word I'm looking for? A
Monopoly.
monopoly.
Yes. And the federal government would not allow that because they won't allow 2 major TV broadcast channels, ABC and CBS, to be merged into one parent company. There's just no way that they would actually allow that to physically happen because that would cause too much of a monopoly. There would be a loss of trust for your getting your news, which that's already been big in the news anyway for the last 8-10 years. There's just no way that would actually.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on now, because okay, so Disney also owns, like I said, they also own National Geographic.
Mhm.
They own ESPN.
Mhm.
Um,
Those are just
They
broadcast
own
networks.
they own the ACC network. They own a couple ABC Entertainment, and the list goes on and on and on and
yeah.
on. Disney. Yeah, like Steve was saying, the federal government never let it happen because with the portfolio that Disney has and everything known, because Lucasfilm, I don't know if y'all know what Lucasfilm is. Lucasfilm is the people that used to own They used to own Star Wars.
And George Lucas.
Yeah, which Disney bought.
Yep.
So they own the rights to the Star Wars franchise. Searchlight Pictures. I don't know who that is. That's an independent
Searchlight
film.
was
I mean,
Fox.
my speculation would be if anybody was going to buy Paramount, it'd probably be Comcast or Sony.
Sony. I don't see Sony lasting too much longer.
Well, no, Sony will be around forever. Sony will be around forever. Sony still does a lot of work for like company whenever these movie companies are making because they still do a lot with sound and shit. So Sony ain't going nowhere.
And they still own Columbia Pictures too.
Yeah, but the day of
Sony's bigger than what you think it is.
Over though.
Sony's bigger than what you think it is, and still has a hand in a lot more than what you think they do.
I mean, you're talking about Sony has been on top for God. Well, they started out. I think the first big hit was what, the Walkman, back in the 80s, and like you said, it was sound.
So did y'all know Sony has its own bank?
No.
Oh.
Sony Bank Incorporated.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust it. Sony gets hacked so often. At least their PlayStation Network does.
Maybe said they can't even keep our PlayStation password safe.
Do you not remember when for like 2 years you couldn't log into PlayStation Network because they had a data breach and all your accounts got hacked? Y'all not remember that?
I've been Xbox since the beginning.
What's up, Boogie?
So another one that's just as bad as Disney, and I didn't know this until we got on this topic, and I'm sitting here looking up this shit. So another one that's just as bad as Sony is Amazon.
Oh yeah,
Amazon. Well, they just bought MGM back in 2022.
Which Amazon owns Planet All, which is social networking, Egghead Software, Audible Books. They own a bunch of different book companies. Amazon owns Whole Foods Market. They own Blink, Ring. I'm trying to pick out the big ones that people would know. This list is ridiculously long. Brilliance Audio, Fabric.com. Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah, if they think it's something that's going to help them out on their Amazon website, then they're going to buy it because they even own like Woot.com. Woot used to be good, but now it sucks.
Well, they also when the BBC got rid of Top Gear, look what Amazon done.
Whoa,
Amazon,
bro. Not that kind of show.
Amazon went and took over and turned that into the Grand Tour.
Talking about the BBC shit, bro. Calm down. Fuck, Tater.
It's Unfiltered.
Didn't think we were going there.
BBC's a whole other kind of show.
I'll talk about whoever the hell I want to. We'll get it. We'll jump on to President Joe Biden if you want to.
What's to talk about with him? He's asleep right now.
President Donald J. Trump.
Go to the game, baby.
But
I mean,
to kind of get back on track, I think Blockbuster would have absolutely fucking dropped the ball. Netflix probably would, if they would have bought out Netflix, it wouldn't be the streaming platform that it is today.
it wouldn't be as good.
It'd be cheaper.
Maybe.
Yeah, and when you say cheaper, I'm a firm believer in what you pay for.
I mean, I don't half-ass use Netflix. I use Hulu more than anything, just because it has more of the shit that I'd rather watch on it.
Will you?
Disney's gotten so bad about Disney's gotten so bad, or not Disney. Netflix has gotten so bad you can't hardly watch something without it being dubbed into English. They have so much foreign international shit on their platform. Can't hardly find American shit.
Hell, I get an email every time I turn on Netflix. Oh, is this you? Are you sure this is you? We can't verify your login.
I use Disney Plus a lot because Shark Week.
Shark Week's once a year.
Yeah, but I can rewatch it all year.
I was just fixing to say Disney has it though, to where you can watch it year round. Ant said he'll be back. His internet dropped out.
Okay. Well, mine keeps going in and out. You keep breaking up, but I deal with it.
So
Well,
this,
can't you catch all the Shark Week stuff for free on YouTube?
No, not all of it.
Okay. No, I'm serious.
You
thought
you
you
can
could.
get a lot of it on YouTube, but there are some shows that Disney shows that you will never find on YouTube. And if you do find it, it'll be 15 20-minute clips of an hour-long show.
Oh, they do that to kind of wet the whistle.
Yeah, to entice you into watching it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why. And then of course I go back to my childhood with Disney and watching like The Jungle Book, and my wife loves Little Mermaid and stuff like that. So yeah, we've got to have Disney.
yeah, Jess and Remy use Disney daily.
Speaking of Disney, did you hear that they're going to be putting Bluey now into the theme parks?
Doesn't surprise me. That's a money tactic right there.
Oh, it is. And I mean,
They'd be dumb
I'm
if they
trying to
didn't,
figure out-
honestly.
I'm trying to figure out what land they would probably put the ride in, though, because it doesn't fit into Adventureland nor Frontierland, which I'm still pissed about that. Fantasyland, not really. It doesn't really fit a princess
They're gonna put it
theme.
in Animal Kingdom.
Probably knowing them or that or Epcot.
I mean,
Well, they got studios.
It kind of fits in Animal Kingdom.
He mentioned BBC and it scared me.
Yeah.
I scared the ant off with one word: BBC.
That's not a word. Those are letters. Fucking idiot.
And that's a whole, anyway.
Look here, Crooked Eye. When you get your patches, when you fill in your patches, then come talk to me. Over there, looking like the one-eyed bandit.
Well, when you say patches, are you referring to merit badges?
No, he's referring to his beard.
I'm referring to that thing he's got on his face. He wants to call a beard.
Oh, okay.
I never claimed for it to be a beard.
So how much did you spend on just for gray, just for me to cover up the gray on that?
Hey,
Nothing.
whoa, that's personal.
Looks more like what grows on my ass than what grows on your face. But we're not gonna go there.
But anyway, before I got cut off, you're talking about companies owning stuff, and this was one I found out when I was trucking. Tyson Foods. Look at everything Tyson Food owns.
Oh, they own a
You would be
hell of a lot.
surprised how much shit Tyson Foods owns.
They're
man.
no longer making
much
beef.
They no longer make what?
They're no longer making beef. They closed down their cattle companies a few weeks ago.
That's because they can't keep up with God, what's the name of that place?
And a lot of people
I can
probably
see their
didn't
emblem.
realize that Tyson made beef.
There's I can see the emblem in my head. If I didn't want to tell you, I could tell you. But anyway, these packing places, these beef packing houses, used to be owned by an American company. Anyway, about the same time that the Chinese the Chinese started buying up all the pork processing places, they started buying up a lot of the beef packing houses too, and they just can't compete. You know what I mean? They can't sell it for as cheap as what the Chinese companies are selling it for.
Yeah, because Tyson's mainly just known for chicken. You have Smithfield that's really just known for pork.
Smithfield, that was the one that just got sold off to the Chinese. Smithfield.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, mark that one off the list for.
Yeah, Smithfield. Because they had a play actually up there in North Carolina. It was called Tar Heel, North Carolina, but I called it Tar Hill because the only thing there was
We will not make fun of Tar Heel.
Tar Hill sucks, bro.
It may
I'm
suck,
sorry
but
to the
we
great
will
state
not.
of North
We will
Carolina.
not make fun of Tar Heel.
Hey, I seen a protester get run over down there by a semi truck one day.
That's what happens when you fuck around and find out.
They were protesting the gate of the Smithfield plant, these animal rights activists. And I was doing a layover there because I got there too early. My load wasn't going to be ready till the next day. So anyway, they had parking on site where you could park. And so I walked down the road to this little diner, and I come back, and these people are all marching in front of the gate and holding up signs about Smithfield being murderers, and these people are trying to pet the pigs as the trucks are pulling in to bring them into the gate. And so they get this bright idea that they're going to make a human chain and block the gate. And I'm standing outside the gate smoking a cigarette, just watching all this shit. And this guy in this beautiful fucking 379 Peterbilt long nose, man, just a beautiful ass truck. $5 truck. He comes sweeping in, come down the road sweeping in, and he hooked out to the left real wide. And I swear to God, man, he shifted twice, turning into that gate. And these people are standing there locked arm to arm, and he never even touched the damn clutch, son. I went through the gate, and he got one of them with the side mirror. And they're hollering and screaming, going nuts, wanting to, you gotta arrest that man. He tried to murder us, and blah, 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 blah. And the cops are standing there like, well, hell, you're blocking a public thoroughway. You know what I mean? You're in the road. You know, he's on private property. There's nothing we can do about it. You know, funniest thing I ever seen in my. I'm sorry, I got
Run
distracted.
them some bitches over.
Dude, it was fucking that dude. He swung out to the left, and when he did, I heard him fucking damn shift twice, son, going up. I said, "Oh shit!"
When I act like a dummy, get treated like a dummy.
So have y'all heard about the guy from Texas that has been in a Mexican prison for the last 9 months because he crossed a border into Mexico with a firearm that he had a license for, and they detained him, and he has been held in Mexico for the last 9 months. He says that he was on the phone, and he starts yelling that the speed bumps are bad in this town. And the next thing he knew, he was being yelled at by men yelling in Spanish. Not sure what they were saying, but anyways, this is what the border crossing fucking looked like. How do you accidentally cross the fucking border?
Um, I better not tell that
Well, I
story. I might
mean,
get
I've got a couple ideas about how you accidentally do it, but we're not going to get into that tonight because I may lose my job.
9 months.
It's called the Rio
I mean,
Grande, and you swim like a son of a bitch.
well,
He wasn't swimming. He wasn't wearing his floaties. He was driving a car.
So you're telling me he drove through a checkpoint and didn't get shot? Lucky bastard.
I don't get it. I don't understand it.
If I was there at that checkpoint,
I,
I'd have kicked him in the right eye with my left big toe.
I mean,
He'd have stopped in.
have any of you ever been down to the border?
Uh,
No, I have no aspirations to do so.
Nope.
yeah, nope, don't really. I mean, other than to see the wall.
Well,
You mean
I'm
the one
with.
that didn't get finished being built?
They're still
No,
working
thank
on
you,
it.
God.
Shut the hell up.
Okay.
I'm
I
gonna
don't know
build
how
a
in the hell
wall.
he could have made it across the checkpoint without getting shot. I almost got shot down there coming out of Nuevo Laredo one time because my pit bull in my truck, the goddamn German Shepherd alerted to my truck. And fucking next thing I know, I'm down on the fucking pavement with an AR in the back of my fucking head. And they're, what's in the truck? Blah, 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 fucking going nuts because the German Shepherd smelled my dog, alerted on my truck because he wanted to play with my fucking dog. So I don't understand how he didn't get shot. I mean, it'd have been me trying to go across the border to smuggle a fucking burrito. They'd have lit me up like a firecracker. Everybody jokes about the border security and stuff like that, man, but uh, it's pretty tough down there. Um, Nuevo Laredo and Laredo, El Paso. El Paso's a lot of fun.
he
El Paso.
is in Mexico.
Well, I mean, did he kill anybody?
He was crossing in Columbus, New Mexico.
Well, did he kill anybody?
Huh?
He didn't hurt anybody. He just accidentally crossed the border with a gun.
With a gun.
I mean,
That shit's wild. I still don't understand how you accidentally cross a fucking border. I don't understand it. One that has that was only a one way in, one way out
I don't get
situation.
it at the
Yeah?
marked crossings. Um, there's several dirt roads that you can end up on out in the desert down around Laredo that you can cross into Mexico and back out of Mexico. But it's desert. You know what I mean? What the fuck are you gonna do out there? You know?
One of
Uh,
them situations you see in the desert, you seen them all.
yeah. Well, I mean, um, when you're rolling south to Laredo, you roll out of Houston and all that, and you're rolling south, and you'll know because there's 150 miles between the last little town, and I can't remember the name of the last little town, and Laredo, and there's nothing. It's flat. It's there's no trees taller than probably your hip. It's desert, and it's when they say it's no man's land, it's no man. Um, so it's it's and then you get to Laredo, and it's probably as close to the Wild West as you can get in the modern day and time. Uh, I had a woman at a chicken restaurant advise me that if I was going to be out of my truck at dark, I needed to be carrying a pistol on my hip. That they would rob you down to your boots.
Thing is, it's against the law to carry a firearm in an 18-wheeler.
No, that is false.
Thought that was a federal law.
No, sir.
No, that's states. That's certain
Is
That is
state?
according to
North,
what state you are in.
so in the state of North Carolina, it is illegal to carry a loaded firearm in any commercial vehicle in the state of North Carolina.
Same
Which
here.
means it doesn't matter if it's an 18-wheeler, a dump truck, a car, a pickup truck. If that vehicle is considered a commercial vehicle, it is illegal to carry a loaded firearm in that vehicle.
Yep. Now, the workaround to that is on an OTR truck, you have your sleeper. That sleeper is not considered, that sleeper is your home. If you spend more than 3 nights out on the road in that truck, that sleeper is considered your domicile. That is your home. They cannot enter that sleeper without a warrant. If your curtains are closed, they cannot go in it without a warrant. So whatever's behind that curtain is what's behind that curtain. You get what I'm saying? So if your pistol is in your sock drawer behind the closed curtain, that's where your pistol is.
Huh.
Now, states like Texas, they don't give a shit. You can roll down the road with that bitch on the dash. They don't care. Hell, if you ain't got one, they might give you one. You know what I mean? But Chicago, they catch you with a knife blade over 3 inches in Chicago on a commercial vehicle. Like he said, doesn't matter, dump truck, 18-wheeler, whatever. If it's got a DOT number and you got a blade over 6 inches on or 3 inches on that truck, you can be arrested for having a weapon. But that's only in Chicago. That's not all of Illinois.
So I'm thinking about starting a petition. I think you guys should be the first 2 to sign it.
Yeah.
I think we should abolish Christmas music.
I can't get behind that, man, because I really love Carol of the Bells.
Before December 24th, I'm all for
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
Christmas music should be allowed to be played
for
at
24 hours. That's it.
From midnight on December
I'll give it a
24th
week.
to midnight on December 25th. After that, done.
I give it a week, man. You got to get in the holiday spirit. But
No.
after Christmas Day, fuck it, it's done.
Okay.
No.
Well, in that case, if we're going to celebrate Jesus' birthday, how about let's actually do it on the right month?
So now you're talking in April? Was it April or July?
If we're going to celebrate Christ in Christmas, then how about we do it in the right month?
I think it's April or July, isn't it?
It's April.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's April.
So I mean, we can go that direction too. I mean, if we really want to get technical about it.
I mean, Jesus' birthday didn't really change. Like if you go off of if you go off of Tater's viewpoint, with it being like Easter, then yeah, it would change. It would go March, April, depending on when it fell. But his birthday was December 25th. That's when baby Jesus was born.
This is a slippery slope right here, guys. Then you start talking about it can't be in the wintertime. because even in the scripture even counts out that it being in the wintertime because it's talking about the three wise men. They were shepherds. They were out keeping their flock at night when they saw the star and the angels telling them that Jesus was born and blah, 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 and all this. Shepherds don't keep their flocks at night in the winter, even over there, because in the winter, even over there, temperatures can dip in the 30s, 20s.
Yeah, but think about this. So, like, let's take New Zealand for example. Right now, New Zealand is in their summer months, while we're in our winter months.
All right.
So they're
Right.
over there. They're in their summer months right now, not their winter months.
I guess you could. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
If you think about it.
I mean, I guess.
So if we want to get technical with it here, everybody thinks of Jesus was born on December 25th, which is Christmas, in the year zero. There was no year zero. And
Hold on, Decoy can confirm if
And-
there's year zero.
and the truth is, no one really knows the year or even the day
Decoy,
that Jesus was born.
Decoy.
First, the calendar system that is widely used today was not fully in place at the time of Jesus' birth. Second,
Because
the
Decoy
date
came up with it.
of the date of Jesus' birth was not recorded with any degree of precision when it happened.
Because the Decoy, that's why he created the calendar.
Third, Jesus' birth date was not particularly important to the earliest writers of Christianity, and the date of December 25th was gradually identified by church leaders only in the 3rd and 4th centuries.
Decoy created cult.
Fourth, there is no year zero in the calendar system most widely used today,
It's because Decoy didn't know that.
which developed before the idea of zero arrived in Europe. The day of Jesus' birth as December 25th, the year he was born. The calendar system now used across much of the world all developed gradually over the centuries after Jesus' earthly life.
Decoy.
Historians have made numerous attempts to estimate the date of Jesus' birth on the basis of hints in the New Testament, but even their conclusions are tentative.
Decoy. When was Jesus born? Weren't you there?
Actually, yeah, it wasn't anywhere in December. It was more down the lines of April.
What would you take as a gift?
So Jesus was more than likely born between 6 and 4 BC.
Yeah.
So when did you decide, Decoy, that it was like a good time to create the calendar?
Well, there's this guy called Nero that we
Jesus
didn't like
Christ.
him too well, so we actually burned his city. And
They're still digging up his temple.
He died in 1 BCE, not 4 BCE.
Nero?
yeah,
Hero died in 1 BCE.
1
not
BC.
4.
I just watched a documentary about they dug up his pleasure palace, and they're still digging it up. But anyway, the shit that they found in there, man, they found the floor was laden with jewels and precious stones, and this dude was off the chain. They said what little bit of history we do know about Nero that they didn't erase is just the tip of the iceberg. I'm sorry, anyway.
So to move on, the census was Christmas music only played Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. I can get on that.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, hold on. Are we about to split this fucking shit? Ant said no.
I
Now
would go a
Decoy's
week.
saying no. Me and
I would
Tater
do,
are in
like I said,
agreement.
a week, man.
A week's
You got
too
to
fucking
preheat the
long.
oven
A
before you
week
bake
is
the turkey.
too long. Dude, they
No,
started playing
Christmas-
it on fucking Thanksgiving Day on the top of
No, that's
every
bullshit.
hour here.
Christmas,
Yeah, no,
it
that's bullshit.
starts on Crap Friday and it goes to the 12 days of Christmas. So that would actually put it on the 10th of January.
For it to what? End?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
You
let
don't
me
need
let me
Christmas
ex-
music till the 12th of January.
okay. Well,
If you
let
want
me
to do
expand on this. One.
the 12 days of Christmas, you go December 25th minus 11 days.
Thank you.
Well,
But even
let me
then, that's
expand
too
on that.
fucking long.
Yeah, that's too much.
Okay, so forget Christmas. Just forget Christmas. How about 4th of July? Should fireworks only be shot for one night?
Yes,
One day,
absolutely.
July
Fucking one
4th.
day.
Yep. One day.
Absolutely. I have dogs. It
One day.
is horrible.
I wish
I
somebody
hate
would
it.
tell my neighbors.
I
because-
hate
me
it.
too.
Like my dogs.
As a
Oh.
veteran of the United States military, July 4th is one day. Meaning
I get it.
fireworks should only be that one day because not only do they, like BB said, send my dogs into a tizzy, but they give me issues as well.
Same thing with
Oh,
fucking
yeah, I
New
mean-
Year's Eve.
Oh, I don't understand New Year.
There
I don't
should be
understand
no
fireworks on New
fireworks
Year's.
on New Year's.
But they do
Yeah,
this.
I don't get that
But
one.
they
What's
do
the
the
fucking
same.
point?
They do the same thing with New Year's as they do for fucking 4th of July. They're firing them off for a week before and a week after, and it's horrible.
Yeah, I don't get the New Year shit.
Yeah, I've never understood
like
that.
me
I'll
and
be back.
Jess need to own some stock in fucking Trazodone because that's what we give our dogs
Oh, shit.
when the fucking fireworks come. My Belgian Malinois has severe anxiety.
Right.
We were in a tornado a few years ago, and it fucked that dog up. Like she does not do hammering, any loud noise. She does not deal well with it. You used to be able to literally have this dog sit beside you, shoot a gun, and she'd be fine. Not anymore. Dog will come unglued. He lost some marbles.
Yeah. My Penny's like that. He don't like the fucking fireworks or none of that shit either.
Just said her ducks ain't in a row, and one of them's a crazy ass chicken. But yeah, fucking 4th of July, New Year's Eve. I think that we have created things that don't make sense. And it's over the last 10, 15 years, really, that things have just escalated to where you're getting more and more extra every year. And it's like, what can I get away with? What can I do?
See, I live in a city, but I live 300 yards from the city limit. And so across the ravine is county, and they shoot fireworks off. If it's a national holiday, they don't care what national holiday it is, fireworks go off.
Luckily, in the state of Mississippi, fireworks can only be sold. I think it's like 28 days or something like that. It's not like an entire month. It's pretty much an entire
No.
month, but they can
Yeah.
only be sold for a short period of time in the state of Mississippi. You can't just buy them
Yeah,
whenever.
but you can
You want the
buy
same way.
them and then stockpile them all year.
Yeah, well, I hope every single one they buy is a dud. I don't go out there on the 4th of July and shoot my fucking gun in the air.
No, hell no.
You know, let fucking freedom ring, like Toby Keith said.
We usually just do a bonfire and shit like that. I don't.
Keep it simple. Keep it simple, stupid.
We're too drunk to be playing with fireworks. You know what I mean?
I think I stopped shooting fireworks when I was like 16 years old, 17 years old. Like there's that thing called growing out of it. Nowadays, when I buy fireworks for my little boy, it's sparklers. Bottle rockets. Having rocket wars with my fucking wife and father-in-law.
Oh, back in Oklahoma, they outlawed bottle rockets way back in the 90s.
Oh, they ain't outlawed here. I think ours
They
here
ain't
are like
outlawed
the
here.
M90s or whatever, the big firecracker.
I think so. You can get the ones here that are about 2 inches around and fucking go way up in the fucking air.
Yeah, well, the reason why out there is because every year it'd be nothing but wheat field on fire here, wheat field on fire there. No, we used to buy we used to go across the border up into Missouri and Kansas and get those huge ones like you were talking about, and light them damn things off. But we were smart though. We would light them off in either Kansas or Missouri, but point them into Oklahoma.
Okay, I'm back. Looks like my counterpart has left the building with his
Yep.
Coors Light.
At least it's not Bud Light.
What'd y'all do? What'd y'all do? Make him mad so he's taking his ball and going home?
No, I think he had
Oh
to
wait,
go
there
make
he
an
is.
intermission.
Oh damn,
I had to,
he can hear me.
yeah. Well, yeah, it's this thing called wireless technology. Wouldn't you
Shut
know
up.
about that? Or you probably don't know nothing about that. Fucking hick.
Look who's talking, Swamp Man.
I don't live
Looking
in
like
a swamp.
looking like the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Fucking call me the Loch Ness Monster.
You're too ugly.
Yeah, I don't want to insult Nessie like that.
Fuck you guys.
Hey, well, that's a topic. Nessie,
Not to
real
mention,
or
not to, men- not to mention, you're more of a meerkat. Your neck's too short.
American? Jesus.
Hey, watch
You
out!
look,
You're going to be talking about animals you don't know.
Bronson, if your ears were a little bigger, you and Dumbo would have a lot in common, including your weight. Ow.
Keep it coming.
That was mean. I shouldn't have said that. Lord, I apologize.
No, you don't.
Be with the starving.
You really want to get me started, Tater?
What going on?
I got the cure to world hunger. You want to talk about it? We've talked about it before.
Oh yeah, let's do the cure for world hunger. It's called keep the plate away from BB.
No, it's called send them a couple of cans of corn.
Oh God, here we go again. Oh, please,
no.
dear God, no.
It's called send them a couple of cans of corn, and then you ever seen the show?
Don't forget the tray.
You ever seen the show Gold Miners or Gold Rush? Seen the show
Yeah.
Gold Rush?
Yeah,
You can't forget
Yeah.
about the filter.
Give them the shifter, the sifter, the little sifter. Give them that.
Well, it wouldn't be called Gold Rush. It'd be called Corn Rush, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do it the same way. Sift through the shit. Corn is reusable. That's why the water on canned corn is so murky.
So Bronson, I went in there and told Ashley what we were talking about as far as the Christmas music, and I was just sent a text message, which included a YouTube link in said text message. So I am now going to play what I was sent in said text message on December 5th, 2025.
Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Listen to all where you can see every couple tries to stop. Rocking around.
Oh,
Brenda Lee.
She sent me rocking around the Christmas tree that not only has the music video but also the words that go across the damn screen.
she's one of
Yeah, it's
those.
kind of funny. It's kind of funny.
Hold on a second.
make-
Let's find out if we're getting a divorce at the same exact time. Jess, when should Christmas music start being played? Jess. Jess.
We get this divorce at the same time.
Answer, heifer.
Oh, shit.
We can get a 2-for-1. When should Christmas
Don't tell
music
her I
start
called
being
her a
paid
heifer.
or played?
How does that?
I'm scared of that woman. She scares the hell out of me.
What's a good date for it for you?
Well,
When
that's
do
a
you want to
Mississippi
hear it?
woman. You ought to be afraid.
Jess said Black Friday. Tater, we're getting a 2-for-1.
Yeah, we definitely got to look.
We're getting a
Okay,
2-for-1.
so let me tell you how bad it is around here. My wife's not quite so bad. So
My
my
Christmas
mother,
tree's been up since November 1st.
okay, my mother has had her Christmas decorations up since the end of October.
Lucky you.
Jeez.
My wife puts hers up a couple weeks before Thanksgiving.
It's supposed to be the day after Thanksgiving you put that fucking tree up.
No, mine was up before Thanksgiving.
So was mine. Mine was November 1st this year.
Yeah, so
It sat undecorated in my living room until yesterday.
So Bronson, we both live by the same saying, happy wife, happy life.
She said it was November 10th. I guess she had a
No.
picture of it when it went up.
No. A Christmas tree should go up Christmas Eve and come down the day after Christmas.
I think it should come down the day of Christmas. Like, you unwrap presents from underneath it, and as the kids are unwrapping, you're taking the tree apart.
So my wife will tell you about 8, 9 o'clock Christmas Day, Christmas night, our tree's coming down because I start taking it down. As of New Year's Eve, there's no more Christmas decorations left in this house.
They take up so much unnecessary space. They take up so much unnecessary space.
I have a Christmas tree on my front porch this year.
Like, is that your main Christmas tree, or is that an extra?
No, that's an extra.
That's retarded.
My mother has 1, 2.
Do you think the mailman's gonna? Is that where
3,
Amazon drops your wife's
4,
packages
5,
off underneath the Christmas tree
6.
under your on your front porch? It's actually kind of genius.
My
if you think about it.
my mother has 6 Christmas trees in her house.
Jesus.
One in every fucking room.
6. No. She's missing 2 of her Christmas trees this year. Normally she has 8, but this year she only has 6. If you look behind, I will take a picture or a video tomorrow, Bronson, and send you behind my mother's couch. I had to build a shelving unit to go behind my mother's couch to hold the 50 to 70 nutcrackers that sit behind her couch.
See, what's with that? Like, you put in all that effort to change out these decorations for these holidays, and it makes no fucking sense. No sense at all.
In my wife's defense, she only really decorates for 2 different seasons: Christmas and fall. Other than that, our decorations in the house stay the same. She takes everything down to decorate for fall, which is pumpkins and multicolored leaves and shit like that. And then she takes all that down to decorate for Christmas. Then she takes all that down to put up the normal shit we have in the house.
I'd just rather have the normal shit year round.
Well, this is true. But I also know people that leave their Christmas tree up year round. Like they never take the bitch down.
Yeah.
I used to just throw mine in the closet, already decorated, so all I had to do is pull it out.
So around here, that's a lot of what happens to a lot of the Christmas trees. They get decorated, and then when it's time to put them up, they just get a couple big ass black trash bags thrown over the top of them, tied up, and they get put in the shelter house. And then when we pull them out next year, all they got to do is fluff them back out. They're already decorated.
So what do you guys cook for Christmas?
Easier question would be, what don't we cook for Christmas?
Yeah, but
Angela has the turkey, ham.
so are you going Thanksgiving style for Christmas? Typically, that's what people do.
So
It's pretty much the same for both.
we do for Thanksgiving we do turkey, ham, duck, deer. Yeah, and then for Christmas we'll do turkey, duck, ham, deer, and any other wild game that happens to come in season in that time frame.
What about you, Decoy?
Mainly just turkey and ham.
So I'm the oddball then. I stopped doing.
Horse.
What's up, Hammy? I
Yeah,
stopped.
he needs a horse.
I stopped doing like the traditional Christmas shit. Instead, I go out and buy some fucking steaks, some potatoes, and we do steaks and potatoes for Christmas. I'll fire up the fucking. I'll fire up the fucking grill,
Come to
and
your house for Christmas.
dude, it's so much fucking easier. No one's having to slave in the kitchen. I ain't having to fire up the pot and fry the turkey. Like, it's so much easier.
So around here,
And I do BYOS. So when family comes over, I'll grill everyone's steak, but it's BYOS. I buy for my family, and everyone else buys their own.
So I don't remember the last time we actually fried a turkey. Most of our turkeys, like for Thanksgiving, we had two different turkey. Well, we had really three different turkeys. One was smoked, and then the other two were put on the big grill, the one that gets towed around by a vehicle. We had two on it, and then the ham was on there. Yeah, so I can't remember the last time we actually deep fried a turkey.
Dude, this year we did a turkey.
You put a turkey in a donkey and cooked it?
No, we put a duck. Okay, hold on.
So you didn't do the turducken, you left out the chicken.
Yeah, we left out the chicken. My father-in-law stuffed his duck inside of the turkey, and he called it a turkey.
So you stuck a duck in a turkey's ass.
Yeah, we stuffed a duck in a turkey's ass.
Instead of stuffing the duck in the chicken's ass and then shoving the chicken up the turkey's ass.
Yeah, and then we fried it.
That worked. I bet that was good.
That duck. Oh my god.
What kind of duck was it?
If
you tell me it was a grocery store bought duck, I am getting off of this podcast right now.
So him and his wife got some ducks from Tractor Supply.
Yep, nope, I gotta get off. I can't, nope.
Well, no,
nope,
hold on.
Store bought duck.
Well, no, hold on. This is what happened. This is why I got 8. So, I can't remember what. Do you remember what kind of duck that was, Jess? The duck that we ate at Christmas or at Thanksgiving.
Was it a wood?
It was a white. It was a white duck.
A mallard.
It was a white duck.
Jesus.
But anyways, so their dog got a hold of it and killed it, and so it's been in the freezer for like 6 months. So his wife couldn't get herself to like cook it because it was a pet. And anyways, me and him ate the duck at Thanksgiving. If
I had a camera, I'd go pull a duck out of my freezer and show you exactly what kind of duck needs to go in the turkey's ass.
Well, if it was, think about it. The dog killed her. You going to waste the meat? It doesn't matter if it was a store-bought duck or not.
No, I'm gonna let the dog eat it. The dog did all the work.
Yeah, it was. The dog wasn't supposed to get a hold of it, but the dog did. But we ate that duck.
Went Vietnamese and had dog.
We ate the duck.
I was thinking, hey, did you eat the dog?
I mean, his dogs are big enough that they'd feed you for a few days. He's got fucking mountain curs.
And then you'll have a turdoggin.
Turdoggin.
No, you gotta have a cat to go with that too.
Yeah.
Now talking about Asian food.
We gotta talk to the Asians before we get into the cat.
Yeah, well, I I'm thinking about this year not cooking steak and potatoes and just pulling a Christmas Story and going to a Chinese restaurant and getting a goose.
Blah, 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 blah.
I have a goose.
One in your freezer.
I mean, he can be in my freezer. Just gotta go do some work real quick, and he can be in the freezer in a heartbeat.
Gonna wring his
Now,
neck.
is this one of your pets that you
What?
grew from one of your chicks?
Yeah, this is my African goose that I bought from Tractor Supply.
Yet you're talking shit on me.
Look, I couldn't kill that goose even if I wanted to. My kids would not let me kill that
But
stupid goose.
if that goose died, are you gonna eat it?
Hell no, I'm not eating him.
Why?
Because he's not an eatable goose.
You mean edible?
He's
Would you bury him like a family friend, like a dog?
look, okay. So
I'd eat it.
So
I would eat
me
it.
and my wife went and bought chickens, a duck, and a goose
Yeah,
for
I
the
got it.
kids. The kids wanted chickens. I happened to ended up buying a duck and a goose to go along with them. Has nothing to do with what my kids wanted. I wanted the duck. I wanted the goose. Duck didn't quite turn out the way I wanted him to. He's an ugly bastard. Whatever.
Did you eat him?
So we move. I take.
I've got
No,
a brother
he's
like
still
that, so
alive.
I understand.
Duck is still alive. Anyway, we bring the duck, the goose, and the chickens here with us when we move. Well, they're behind my grandmother's house. Well, now my grandmother goes out there every day and throws them her scraps. Her scraps from her tomatoes, her whatever, she throws them out there. So not only if I was going to kill that goose or that duck or those chickens, would I have to deal with my wife and my kids, but my grandmother would have something to say about it too.
Yeah, you don't want to piss off grandma.
Because now she looks at the goose as a guard dog. Because if anybody pulls up in her backyard, Goose goes to honking. So now he is her security system.
Is this the same house that me and you were in the middle of a podcast and someone was potentially lurking outside of?
This is the house that I had to leave the podcast to go deal with somebody lurking.
That's what I'm
outside
saying.
of.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That's why there's cameras.
So now
at
she
that
has a
house.
guard goose.
Not only does she have
Guard
cameras,
goose.
but now she has a guard goose that honks anytime a vehicle pulls up close. And she wants me to go buy more chickens to put out there. And with those said more chickens, she also wants me to get guineas.
Oh
I don't know
God.
if any of y'all know what a guinea is.
That's good eating.
Oh hell yeah.
Guineas are chickens, but they can fly.
They're stupid.
They're stupid. They're loud.
You gotta worry about snakes or ticks though.
Or ants, because they'll destroy any anthill that gets in your yard. But yeah, she told me I needed to go buy more chickens.
Well, you better snap to it because you
God,
don't
are
want
they
to make grandma
stupid.
mad.
Is Ashley watching tonight?
I don't know if she is or not.
Let's hope not,
Why?
because you're gonna get more chickens.
I've already told her I was going to buy more chickens.
So you're the problem now.
So my
I
plan
remember
is,
when this all started, and you weren't very happy with this entire situation. You didn't really
So-
want any of them because you were going to be the one taking care of them. You remember that?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
like
remember
Great
that,
Dane
but-
of yours.
Remember
But-
that? You're like,
but
these kids aren't
but
going to take
my-
care of this shit. I'm going to be the one that has to do it.
my
bitched
son
about
has
it.
my son gets home from school every day, hops on the foiler, goes up there, feeds them, waters them, grabs the eggs, and comes home every day.
But you
I don't
remember
have to
bitching
tell
about
him.
this. You
Yeah, I
remember
do
bitching
remember
about this.
bitch. I do. I remember bitching, but I retract said bitching statements because he is taking care of them 100%, along with the help of his grandmother.
Four.
But my plan is
You're almost to your drunk phone
we-
call. Better pick
we
who
have-
it is.
we have 4 chickens right now, and those 4 chickens over the past 2 weeks have gave us 3 dozen eggs. I don't know how 4 chickens are laying that many fucking eggs, but they are. So my plan is I want at least 12 chickens, 12 hens, 1 rooster, so 13 chickens in total. I want one more duck. No, I want 4 more ducks, but I'm going to go buy 3 mallard hens and a mallard drake. I want 2 turkeys. So I'm going to go buy 2 turkeys.
You can't get turkeys from Tractor Supply.
No, but we have a farm store here that sells them. And they sell the right colored turkeys, not the white turkeys. White turkeys are wrong. They sell the turkeys that are the right color.
The pretty
Said
one.
I
like
want-
turkeys are wrong.
And I want one more goose. So I'm gonna end up buying a total of about 20 more birds.
Fucking egg
It's
galore,
white, it's
bro.
wrong.
That's egg galore.
Bronson,
You're gonna have so many fucking eggs.
we're getting anywhere between 15 and 20 eggs a week off of 4 chickens.
So my father-in-law, they have 6
Hate them
chickens.
bitches.
They have 6 chickens now, or 6 ducks now. They don't have any chickens. They have all ducks, and that's all they eat now. They do not buy chicken eggs from the store at all anymore. They have went
duck
straight
egg-
to duck eggs.
Duck eggs are really good.
They have went
I've
straight
had a
duck
duck
eggs.
egg.
But you're
Duck
gonna
eggs
have
are delicious.
egg galore when you get all them ducks.
Yeah, I'm selling the fucking chicken eggs and I'm eating nothing but duck eggs. And if that fat bitch
my
of a
father-in-law
goose will start laying
literally,
eggs, I'll start eating goose eggs.
my father-in-law literally. Hopefully, you get a golden one. My father-in-law,
Fuck around with
literally
me,
just baked a
around-
cake, a yellow cake, and he used duck eggs instead of chicken eggs in it, and
fuck
then
around with
used
me.
duck fat instead of butter.
Fuck around with me. I'll go buy one of them eye-pecking ostrich bastards, and I'll have ostrich eggs.
Yeah, that'll last you all week right there. Just one egg.
Fucking
Yeah,
you don't want no fucking ostriches. Mean as fuck.
I ain't getting no evil eye-pecking bird. They ain't
I
many
wouldn't
animal.
either.
That look, I will go jump on top of an alligator and pick up a rattlesnake. I ain't fucking with an ostrich. I'm scared of them.
Why don't you go?
I'm
Why don't you
scared
go
of
get
an
you some
ostrich.
alligator eggs? You got 3.
Shut up, Bronson.
Why don't you do it?
Shut up before you incriminate me.
Why don't you stop being a bitch?
Do not say anything that could incriminate. Them alligators are not mine. They are wild animals that are free to come and go as they please.
I'm not saying that you're the fucking old lady from Lake Placid. I'm just saying that they overflowed into your pond.
I mean,
They're
I
free to.
technically
I
They're,
am.
they're free to
I'm
go
asking,
whenever
are you
they
the old
want.
lady from fucking Lake Placid?
He's not the old lady from Lake. Actually, no, I take that back. He has threatened me on this podcast to be gator food.
I have never.
Yes, you have.
My mom has threatened my stepdad to take him to Mississippi and feed him to the gators down there.
You literally have.
So on our farm, we have 2 ponds on the farm. We have one that's right here behind the house I stay in, and then we have one that butts up to the run of the swamp. Well, somehow, which I say somehow, I know how it happened. We ended up with 2 females and a male gator in our pond on the backside of the farm.
Right.
2 females and a bull.
We love that they're there because they kind of help with the beavers and stuff like that. Granted, they can't keep up with all of it. We still have people that come in and have their permits or license or whatever to trap beavers. I guess there's license and permits and shit you got to have according to the guy that does it. Anyway, they help with that. The downside of that is the first 2 days of duck hunting season in October, it is still quite warm here and they are still very active. So if we hunt ducks around that back pond vicinity and we shoot a duck and it goes down in the pond, we can't.
It's gone.
We can't. No, we'll take a boat out there and get it. We got crow boats and we'll go out there and get them. But we can't send a dog to get the duck because we don't want the gator to get our dog.
Right.
Because a duck dog believe it or not, for those of you out there in tube land that don't know this, but a duck dog can be very expensive. Yes, I'm talking about an animal that you buy that's trained to do a specific thing. Some of you that might be a foreign language, but you can do it. And no,
Oh
it's
no,
not
I couldn't hunt them
it's
for years.
and no, it's not inhumane or cruel to make a dog go get a duck in freezing cold water. We actually have a dog that if you don't take him, he will go pee in the floor because he didn't get to go.
Yep.
Oh
Which
yeah, no, my
which
coon dogs,
he
they
is
knew.
That's that
he is
dog's
to the
job. That's what
he
people
is
got to
to
understand.
Yeah,
he is to the point now. Brutus, which is our duck dog for a very long time, he literally, if we were to take him duck hunting, taking him duck hunting would kill him now because he's to the point that he'd go get one, you send him back for the other one, his legs are going to give out on him, he drowned and die. He can't do it anymore. He's too old. But when he sees all of us show up in camouflage early in the morning, he's like a puppy again.
yep.
He's ready to go. He's excited, and then we have to leave him at home.
Decoys done fell asleep, but it's kind of like decoy. Like we keep him around because like new stuff starts to happen and we want to talk about it. He can only talk about one thing and then he gets tired. Like y'all notice, we haven't heard much from him since we talked about the Paramount Netflix thing. Like that was something he was really
Listen, I've been
interested
sitting here
in,
talking.
and
You just can't. You're just not shutting your mouth long enough to listen.
Oh,
did y'all hear something?
yeah, I definitely heard that. That was, yeah.
Oh, did he wake up from his nap? Hey, are you good? Good.
Get him, decoy. Get him.
What do you mean? Am I good?
I'm.
I mean,
Are you good?
tilt your head a little bit to the other direction because you're a little lopsided. No, wrong way. Yeah, there you go. Now you're perfect.
He called me perfect. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, he gets
He
his head
He called
tilted.
you lopsided first.
he
He,
called,
he
but he
gets
called me
his
perfect.
no.
What's wrong with
Bronson gets his head tilted the right way to one side, and he actually does straighten out a little bit. I get what decoy's saying. You're
Uh,
welcome, Aunt. You're getting to see firsthand what BB deals with every
But
Friday.
just remember, if aliens do come and they say take us to our fearless leader, it's not going to be you.
Probably is me. I feel
It'll be
like
me.
it would be. I feel like it would be me. I definitely feel like it would be me.
Yeah, we'd show up. We'd show up
I'd be the
taking them
one.
to you, and
I'd
they'd
be the
look
one to
at you
get
and
probed. I'm all for it.
Yeah, I'm on for
you
All
seem
right.
BB, you seem like the person that would like to get probed.
BBC, bro.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Don't ever say BBC in that way ever again.
Is that not how you meant it
That's a good.
earlier? All I said was
That's a good way to get
a word.
deep probed.
Deep bro.
Bronson be liking that BBC.
Hey, Hammy sent me from Twitch. What's up, Glitter? I appreciate it. Give us a subscription over here. Subscribe to us over on YouTube. We do shows every Friday, normally every Saturday. We're a little behind.
A little.
Be quiet,
More like
salute
a lot.
service.
Oh, you had to go there.
Yeah, had to go there, huh? Hey, I've still tried to keep this show running. That's all I'm saying. I wasn't giving up. I knew you were coming back eventually, and no one ever tried to fill your seat. I didn't want anyone to fill your seat.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
here.
I was coming back, no matter how unfiltered I really am not, but I was coming back. Whew, I can breathe again. Had to do some snorting real quick. And no, I'm not doing drugs.
Hey
do
man,
not-
everybody's got their own thing.
I do not condone the use of powdered substances. Unless it's
No
powdered
powders, no
sugar.
pills.
Unless it's powdered sugar, then you put that shit on everything.
So you're saying powdered sugar is like Frank's Red Hot Sauce? You put that shit on everything.
You damn Skippy. It's like fat
I
kids.
mean,
So, Decoy,
Yes. Uh-oh. We lost him.
Yeah, it may have lost his internet.
who the hell disconnected me?
All right, there he goes. No one
There he is.
disconnected you.
No, you
think it-
like
I
you
think it
froze
was
up.
BB. I think it was BB. I'm about to do something very mean to our host.
Nobody disconnected you. You're still in here. You never left.
Yeah, do y'all want to see something mean done to our host?
Just remember, I'm the one
Did
that's.
I?
Just remember, I'm the one live, like on the.
There we go. I got it. What happened?
Okay.
I think BB keeps moving me to a different.
BB isn't
Chat.
doing anything to
No,
you.
you haven't left the room. Go put
I know.
another
I don't know what's
squirrel on the
happening.
wheel.
I keep getting disconnected.
Yeah, go put
I keep
another
getting
squirrel on the wheel to
disconnected,
get
but
some more
then
power
yeah.
going to your house there.
Put a
I
fucking
met-
Shut
letter
up.
squirrel
I'll
on
be
there.
right,
Me and
I'll be right
Ant,
back.
Oh,
I gotta go check the gas.
me and Ant might be on Hamy's stream tonight if he's still streaming after this podcast. But currently we're doing a podcast, but we do game with Hammy. We do some Sea of Thieves with him, so we may be over there. But I stream on Twitch, so if I switch over to streaming Sea of Thieves, I will be live over on Twitch on the Delta BB. But if you're into podcasts, this is the place to be.
Unless you're BB.
So, what do y'all think about the Elf on the Shelf? Have y'all done that with your kids?
I have to have two of those little bastards floating around the house. One boy, one girl.
it wasn't a thing when my kids were small.
Well, don't you got a young grandbaby though?
No, I got a niece. It's a big thing for her. I don't do it. My brother does. I think he has two.
So, Decoy, you think it was a bad take?
Well,
Yeah.
for those, yes, because I'm the one that has to move the little bastards all the time.
Litter says, yeah, Hammy talks about you all the time. Well, I'm in most of Hammy's streams, so if he's talking about me, I'm normally there. He doesn't. I hadn't watched his stream tonight. I've got it up, but I don't know if he's talking about me tonight. You hear that, Ant? This person says, Glitter says that Hammy talks about me all the time.
Who?
Litter 17801.
He
I don't
loves
know that
you.
one.
He loves me.
He loves me. He loves me not.
Tater,
He
you do
loves
Elf
me.
on a Shelf?
No, I do Snoop on a stoop.
Not asking about what you do in your pastime.
You haven't seen that? You haven't? No, you haven't seen that in Walmart. They now sell Snoop on a stoop, which means you can buy an elf on a shelf that looks like Snoop Dogg.
Why not? You got Fortnite skins and everything else.
Fucking
Are you
great.
fucking kidding me? I
No,
dude, I
look
will,
it,
no,
look it,
I got
look
it. I got it.
Oh,
Oh,
my
fuck
gosh.
yes, I'm buying one.
It's fucking awesome.
I'm fucking buying one, bro.
Snoop on a stoop.
I am
Snoop on a
fucking
snoop.
buying one.
It is great.
So does he come with a joint?
Probably. Yeah, he's got one in his
Sold
fucking
separately.
mouth. He's got one in his mouth in this picture.
Well, click on the little deal. Get it bigger. We can see it.
Got one in his
Yeah,
fucking
you
mouth.
thought I was fucking lying, didn't you?
Fuck yes, I am getting one. Yes, we're not doing Elf on a Shelf. We're doing Snoop on a Stoop.
Big D-O double G.
Fuck yes. Oh, that's cool as fuck. Glad you told me that.
Yeah.
So, is that literally what y'all do? You got one for real?
No. I want one, but my wife says I don't think it's appropriate for the kids.
Why?
Um, well, it's Snoop. Come on now.
Well, you can always tell your wife that you can wait till the next ice storm, then you can have Granny on her fanny. She slips and falls on the ice.
This is true. Be kind of funny.
Yeah.
Thing is, they don't get ice very
I would
often.
laugh. No, we really don't. No, we do elves. It's just not an elf on the traditional elf on a shelf.
Yes, Ant's the one that's always in his Sea of Thieves stream. Ant's here, so Ant can tell you how he's doing himself.
I'm
Yep,
good.
he's with
Just
us.
talking, chilling. Can't complain.
I don't think I want to get that Elf on a Shelf shit started with Remy, though, you know? Like, I don't.
It's actually pretty fun, Bronson.
Yeah, I'm not a fun person.
You get to do shit you wouldn't normally do to your house, i.e., string toilet paper through the house. Done it a few times. Speaking of which, our elves need to make a comeback. They may draw on a kid's face tonight. Who knows?
That is fucking hilarious.
No, you can only do that on a Sunday night, so that way they get the mark of the elf going to school.
No, my elves will draw on a kid's face any night of the week. They don't care. Oh wait, or is that me that doesn't care? How Komodo dragons take down prey 20 times their size? What the fuck?
Komodo dragons take down prey. There's how big?
20 times their size. It's called they're freaking amazing. Largest lizard in the world.
Really?
Really off
No.
on one?
And I know who it is. I know who that is now.
Yeah.
It's Bran.
Oh, okay. Hey, Miss Brandy.
It's fucking Bran.
Okay.
I was starting to lean towards what you were saying, and I went to do something to send to you, and then I figured it out. Fucking A.
She had me worried there for a minute. I'm like, this, you know.
Oh, what's
I
up, Bran?
was
What's
worried.
up, Bran?
Hey, Miss Brandy.
Oh shit.
You breathing a little easier too now, huh?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because I'm sitting there like someone new, Hammy stream. I have his stream pulled up off on the side, and I'm like, no one glitter 17801 is in his chat. There's not really many people in his like comments over there. And then I finally clicked on the name, went to the profile on YouTube, and it was like, really? She's like, what? Now she's, what's up, guys? Fucking A. That was straight up Hammy. Hammy sent her over here to troll. It wasn't. Oh, Hammy sent me over here to check you guys out. No, it's that's why she
Hammy
was
sent you
asking,
over
"Are you
here
going
to
to be
scare
on
the
Hammy's
shit out
stream
of us.
tonight?"
Sent you over here to scare the shit out of us.
Oh, fucking A.
Oh, I was like, this mug is done
Oh,
fucking.
now after it gets called out, now he puts it in his chat. Go check out Unfiltered podcast.
Well, we figured out a way to take care of that problem last night.
She told him that the gig was up. That's what it was. She told him gig was up. She's been busted. It just took me long enough to try to figure it out. So Aunt, your kids are pretty much
Yo.
grown. All of your kids are grown, right?
Yeah. 18, 20, 21, and 23.
Tater, what's your youngest? How old's your youngest again?
My youngest is 10.
So when did you tell your kids that Santa isn't real?
We're not going into that because I got one behind me that I'm not
That
getting into that.
okay?
That doesn't know yet.
Well, that's. But what I was going to get into is like, I feel like you should keep the spirit as long as you can.
My oldest
Like,
son was a spoiled sport about it, dude. Like my oldest boy, we
And
never
I
really
will.
told our oldest boy. He just, we like asked him one year. I guess he was about 8 or 9, and we just asked him, one year, hey man, what do you want Santa to bring you for Christmas? And he's like, Santa ain't real, but I want you to buy me the new Xbox. Okay,
what
well,
ruins it nowadays? Those other fucking kids.
I kind of think that's what happened, but
Which I think is
my
stupid
oldest
that
son
like
is.
other kids have to ruin that experience for other kids. Like, because you got shit parents that are like Santa's not real. Like at an early age, man, play that shit out as long as you can. Is how I
My
feel
oldest
about it.
son
You
is
know.
real serious. You know what I mean? He always has been. Like
What about
he's just a real. He's always a real serious kid. So now my youngest Jake, um, he believed in Santa for a long time,
up until last
but
year?
he's
He
no.
became an adult, and you're
Uh,
like, fuck around and find out.
yeah. Once he joined the MC, I'm like, Santa's not real no more, boy. Yeah. But no,
Real world problems.
yeah, real world problems. Congratulations, you got a patch on your back. You can get shot now.
Decoy muted because he doesn't want his kiddos to know to know the truth.
Yes, he believed for a long time. My oldest boy, he never really did. Um, I don't feel like my daughters, we ever really told my daughters either. Just
So like
kind
it
of,
was just a thing. You think it was just a thing? You said you never told them. So it was just
yeah,
something
I
they
think,
grew out of, kind of. I guess.
yeah. Hey, here's my son right now. What age did you stop believing in Santa?
He's about to break down crying in the background. Wait, Dad,
8 or 9?
Santa's not real.
I mean, we didn't, we didn't come out and tell you Santa's not real or anything like that, did we? No, you just kind of knew, right? Yeah. So I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just you just kind of knew. So you all right? Yeah.
No, I had to step out the house for this conversation because, like I said, we got two that's on the spectrum, so it's gonna be a long time before they realize that Santa is not there.
You've got your own like.
I'm the same way. I'm the same way, which is why I'm staying out of this conversation.
Well,
Well,
Decoy
mine are
has his
grown,
own space.
so
They're in there with you tonight, Decoy. Watching the
Do
kids.
what?
You watching the kids tonight?
No, there was no school today, and it's a weekend, so one's already asleep, but the other one's down playing the Xbox or doing something.
oh hell yeah. Yeah, my boy just happened to wander in my room. I guess he heard me talking about it.
So,
uh,
so here's gonna be one of my off the wall ones that might make Tater rage quit.
oh god.
If reindeer could talk, what do you think they say? What do you think they really think about Christmas night? Fucking get this fat man off me.
This is some bullshit.
Nope. Pile up the beans, boys. Let's get on the flight.
Fire.
I feel like all the other reindeer would hate Rudolph. You know what I mean? Like, why the hell is he so special? Fuck that red nosed bastard.
I mean, he literally has a whole entire song about him. He kind of fits
Right,
in. If you think about it, he fits in with today's society. If you truly think
No.
about it,
I
wants
posted my favorite Christmas
he wants
song,
special
Up This
treatment
One
and
Only.
shit.
I mean, that's all. I think the reindeer would hate Rudolph, you know, but I mean, they got the best job in the world. They work one night a year,
And if they don't
you
perform,
know.
they get shot and ate.
Hammy said, Santa touched me in my no-no place when I was a kid. I no longer trust fat, white, drunk men who sneak into my house.
I mean, I can see where that would be alarming. You know. Wait a minute. How many fat, white, drunk men are sneaking in his damn house? Shit. At some point, you stop being a victim and it starts being a pattern.
It was every year until he was 12 years old.
You gotta say something. Speak up. Holler. Scream something.
It's called the Me Too movement, motherfucker.
No, would it? That would not be the Me Too movement. That would be more like the Deer Tube movement, wouldn't it?
The Dare to movement. Oh God. Oh man. It's just I mean, I get you got it. Well, I mean, there is a Dare to movement if you think about it, because even here in the South, you know, uh, how many times a year do y'all hear about people? Oh, deer hunting is cruel and inhumane. Bear hunting is cruel and inhumane.
Up here, they beg for it because we have so much wild deer that it's crazy. I mean, the deer
Well,
come in my yard all the time and eat my freaking roses.
well, see, here in the little town that I'm in, it was all farmland and woods up until about 5 years ago, and all these rich people started moving into the town, and they started building these apartment houses everywhere, and subdivisions started going up and everything. And last year, um, they were protesting bear season because bear season here in South Carolina is a very very structured thing. There's a lot of rules to it. It's only a week long. I mean, there's so much shit you go through to kill a bear in South Carolina. It's almost not worth the headache. Okay, fast forward to this year, and where they've done so much construction and cut down so many trees and ruined so much farmland and all. Not to mention the hurricane that come through, and we had a big wildfire here last year. The habitat has been so destroyed here that bears are walking down Main Street and in these richy ass subdivisions like they own them. And so
Don't
people are
it's their
begging.
land.
Well, people are begging. We got to do something with this bear population. This is crazy. This doesn't make any damn sense. And the bears are dangerous. And the bears were here first. But last year you didn't want to see Pooh Bear get his ass shot. In the middle of Main Street. Y'all didn't like that. But now this year when he's showing up in your front yard, and like you said, they're eating out the garbage cans and destroying roses, flower gardens, and stuff like that. Now they're all for kill them all, let God sort them out kind of mentality.
Well, you
You
got
know.
this thing with what you were talking about, where people were like, "Oh, it's inhumane to kill the deer. It's inhumane to kill the bear." How do you think that meat gets on the fucking shelf at the goddamn grocery store?
They don't want to think about that.
How do you think it has to be slaughtered?
They don't want to think about that.
Which, if you actually think about it, the bullet is a little more humane than fucking slicing its throat and cutting it up into pieces.
Well, I worked at a Tyson plant in between construction jobs one winter, and do you know how they actually process the chickens?
I always thought
You've all
chickens
seen
got. Don't they have an automatic chicken ringer?
No. You've all seen the big chicken trucks, the big trucks, flatbeds going down the road with the cages and all that, with the full of chickens, right?
Is that your Suno
Okay.
song, Decoy?
Yeah, I've done the phone.
Throw that Suno song in the side chat. I'll play it here in a minute.
So
Okay,
anyway,
well, it's up there in the squad only.
Well, no, throw it in this VC side chat so I can actually so I don't have to
Oh, okay.
go off in all of the.
so they take these cages that's on these trucks and they put them on a conveyor system, and they go down this conveyor belt, and one end of the cage opens up, and they dump these chickens into a bin, and there's 12 or 15 guys standing around this bin that reach in and grab the chicken with their right hand by one foot and pull him upside down and grab the other foot with their left hand and hang his feet upside down in a hook system that's going around above their head. Okay, that hook system takes them in and they give them an electric shock to stun them and, knock their senses out of them. And then they go through a set of blades that cuts their head off. And then they continue on from there to be processed out. But no, it's a it's a dirty ass process to process chicken. It is nasty. The first stop is a place called EVAS. EVAS. That stands for evisceration. Y'all know what evisceration is, right? Just ripping the guts out of something.
Yeah.
So the chicken goes through, gets his head cut off. It goes through a scalder, gets all the feathers scalded off of it, and then it goes to EVAS, and they take and plump the chicken down on this like cone-looking thing that's got triangle blades on it that basically bores out the inside and pulls all the guts out of the chicken. And then the chicken goes from there and goes into a big vat that, I mean, is huge. It's bigger than a house. And it's full of saline water and ice. And it chills in that for like 8 hours. And then they come out of this chiller and they've had their feet cut off, their heads are gone.
Damn chickens are
And then
pre-brined.
Yes. That's why a lot of times chickens are that are processed like that. They say the sodium and all that stuff is so high in them. It's because a lot of the process involves salt.
Like I said,
You mean
they're pre-brined.
They don't come in as chicken nuggets automatically to the farm or the plant?
Well, so
No, sir.
y'all, all of y'all know who Morgan Spurlock is, right? Or was. Morgan Spurlock died.
I know the name. I can't remember why I know the name.
Yeah, McDonald's cut his ass.
He did Supersize Me.
Oh yeah.
To where, he ate McDonald's for 30 days. He also had a TV show called 30 Days. And that he produced and stuff. In quite a few of the episodes, he played doing something for 30 days. Well, he came out with Supersize Me 2. Because he was opening up a chicken restaurant. And so he wanted to see the process of how it all went about. And so he went to a Tyson facility to see how they did their chickens, and Tyson refused to let him on the property.
Yep.
But he did go to other chicken processing plants where they had processes and were filling these fucking huge ass buildings. Just buildings full of fucking chickens. The whole entire building was just full of them from end to end. Like, it was almost inhumane of how many chickens, like, they had no room to move. And then,
you talking about the chicken farm?
Yeah, the chicken farms.
Yeah, the farms themselves. Yeah, that shit's crazy.
Like, literally, there would be fucking dead chickens, like dead chickens in the middle of the area, and you wouldn't know there's a dead chicken there unless you walked through and were making them flock off.
That's crazy.
But he was going through that entire process and was showing you like the behind the scenes shit, and then was showing you how chicken nuggets and shit were made. Showing you the behind the scenes shit of how all the chicken process goes, and it's a fucked up process, 100%. All the antibiotics and stuff, because that when he was coming out with like Super Size Me 2, you were finding out more about like all the antibiotics and shit that were inside being implanted inside of the chickens. Bison specifically, because they had lawsuits at that time against them for all the antibiotics and stuff they had inside their chickens because it would make people sick.
Not surprising.
That's every piece of meat you buy these days. Not just
Let you
chicken.
raise it yourself.
Like a grass-fed cow tastes so much better than a fucking store-bought cow.
You can look at it and tell the difference too.
Yeah, because they put dyes in the meat to make it as red as it is, to preserve life. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And don't forget, I just posted a link to the YouTube video that the old Sarah Palin pardons a turkey as another one gets slaughtered behind her live on TV a couple years ago.
I'm gonna play funky because it's on my vertical monitor.
Sarah Palin, governor of Alaska, anticipating and hoping that in the spirit of Thanksgiving, Alaskans everywhere will find adequate nourishment elsewhere. And without this particular turkey, I do hereby grant Thanksgiving a full amnesty and pardon. Just a great appreciation for this great country. There's so many good Americans who are just desiring of their government to kind of get out of the way and allow them to grow and progress and allow our businesses to grow and progress. So great appreciation for those who share that value. And it was a blast. Every day was just a blast out there on the trail.
Any other future plans?
Plans just include
I'd have ate that damn turkey right after that.
The budget process that we're going through right now, building the state's budget based on the price of oil that has plummeted so greatly and reining in the
As soon as she got done giving that damn pardon to that turkey, his head would have went missing.
Yep. That's probably the turkey right there. The guy was like watching.
Probably was.
The guy was sitting there watching her as she was doing it.
Yeah, that turkey would have. Yeah, his head would have went missing real quick. All right, you just got pardoned. Well, we're gonna show you what a pardon means, turkey.
Yeah, welcome to the Running Man.
I'm gonna play Decoy's 2 songs, and then me and Tater, I guess, or all of us will give some final words, and then end this show. Listen to Decoy's song.
Let's end the show. Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, Bubba the redneck reindeer, y'all, he's back in town and he's ready to haul. He just got out of the pen last night for breaking and entering when you weren't around. Rudolph's sick and can't take flight, so Bubba's gonna feel and he'll be alright. He's got a red nose, but it's from the booze, and a big old rusty truck, it's how he'll cruise.
Me and Hunter need to make this our 2 drunk song.
Bubba, the redneck reindeer, he's slinging cans of beer in the air, flying tipsy through the snow, drunk on eggnog and beer foam. Bubba, the redneck reindeer, spreading Christmas cheer with a slurred cheer. Now Bubba's hat's crooked, his boots full of mud, but he's ready to fly as he is slamming down the suds. He's hooked up to the sleigh, ready to go, but he's having a hard time making it slow. He hit the roof and knocked down a chimney stack, then landed in a yard knock and knocked the car off its jack. He spilled his beer, said Merry Christmas, y'all, and left the trail to stay in the hall. Bubba, the redneck reindeer, he's slinging cans of beer in the air, flying tipsy through the snow, drunk on eggnog and beer foam. Bubba, the redneck reindeer, spreading Christmas cheer with a slurred cheer. Come on! Well, he might have hit a tree, he might have hit a house, but that ain't no big big deal for old Bubba Spouse. He just shrugs and says, it's part of the fun, and hands round more beers to everyone. So if you hear hooves and a big old crash, don't you worry, it's just Bubba's stash. He's coming to town with a slosh little jig, dropping presents and cans, doing a drunken gig. Rudolph might be sober, but Bubba's here, so pour another drink and spread that cheer. He's bringing the party, he's raising some hell, but you can bet that Christmas will go just as well. Bubba Bubba, the redneck reindeer, he's slinging cans of beer in the air, flying tipsy through the snow, drunk on eggnog and beer foam. Bubba Bubba, the redneck reindeer, spreading Christmas cheer with a slurred cheer. Well, Merry Christmas, y'all. Ain't no stopping Bubba the redneck reindeer. He's got a sleigh full of trouble and a belly full of beer.
Oh, fucking decoy. What's this next one going to be, decoy?
This is for a friend that grew up in Louisiana.
Well, we're down in the bayou where the Gators play. Cajun Claus is coming on a pirogue sleigh. He's got crawfish, cookies, and some boudin too. He's bringing gumbo for me and you. Cajun Claus is coming to town, paddling his boat, not messing around, with a sack full of gifts and a big old grin. Watch out for his gators, they're coming in. He don't need no snow, just a misty fog. He's got shrimp stock rockets and a turbo frog. He's got a red crawdad on his Cajun hat and a Zydeco band where the reindeer sat. Cajun Claus is coming to town, paddling his boat, not messing around, with a sack full of gifts and a big old grin. Watch out for his gators, they're coming in. He's got head to feather gator with a tail so bright, guiding his pirogue through the swamp tonight. Forget about the chimney, he'll come through the door, smelling like John Bully and the bait shop store. The kids leave out baiting aids, don't forget the Tabasco. Cajun Claus loves it spicy, y'all already know. He's got a squeeze box, squeezing Christmas cheer. Turn it up loud, cause it's Cajun New Year. Cajun Claus is coming to town, paddling his boat, not messing around, with a sack full of gifts and a big old grin. Watch out for his gators, they're coming in. So light up your shrimp nets, make the swamp glow bright. Merry Cajun Christmas, and to all a good night.
So you got a rating of 4 out of 10 on the first song, Decoy from Hammy. Good beat and rhythm, but the lyrics didn't match the beat. But it's AI.
Yeah, it's AI.
I'm a little salty with that one, though. And Tater could probably guess why I'm a little salty with this. And we're about to give some final words. But let's go with probably a not so controversial of a topic, but it's controversial to me. I'm an Ole Miss fan, and we just lost our fucking coach to LSU. When Ole Miss matched the pay and all of that shit, LSU now has our head coach.
Well,
Have you followed?
The better food was?
Have you followed? No, it wasn't food. Have you followed any of that, Tater, with the Ole Miss drama?
No, I have not. I have been more into the
Formula One,
the Formula One, and the professional side of basketball at the moment.
Yeah, so we won the Egg Bowl, and then after we won the Egg Bowl, Lane Kiffin come out and was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I'm leaving." When we're in the running for the fucking playoffs, we're 11-1, and he was like, "Oh, I'm going to leave, but I'll still coach the playoffs." And Ole Miss was like, "Nope, kick rocks." And they promoted their defensive coordinator to their head coach position, so that we wouldn't get SEC sanction for not having a head coach and taking us out of the running. But the shit part is LSU, if we go to the playoffs and we win, like as we progress, LSU is going to pay him what Ole Miss would have paid him for winning these games. So no matter what, this motherfucker's getting paid, whether Ole Miss wins or loses. If Ole Miss wins, they're going to give him what he would have gotten. Hammy gave you a 7 out of 10 on that one. Song made more sense and the words matched the rhythm and the beat.
I
Yeah,
mean,
the only reason I threw the Cajun clause in there is because you were talking about Gators earlier.
Which led me into the Ole Miss thing real quick. What were you about to say, Ant?
but you got to look at it from the point of view of fucking society now. And you said it earlier, shit's changed in the past 10 or 15 years. And it's more not so much about the loyalty or anything anymore. It's more about the money and the better deal.
Well,
The loyalty and all that be damned.
the thing was with with the Lane Kiffin situation with Ole Miss and LSU. Ole Miss matched what LSU was going to give him.
Yeah, but what's he get on the back end that nobody knows?
So they've added in the Nile. They've added in Nile. Then they're talking about like the portal is better at LSU than it is Ole Miss. More players are more inclined to go to LSU just because of the area. Things of that nature, and which is why I guess he made the switch was that because Ole Miss matched it. You're talking this man was going over a 7-year period at LSU was going to make over $90 million.
Yeah, him and Dabo were going to be like, what, top 3 or 4 paid coaches in.
Oh, he's 100% one of the top paid head coaches in the SEC.
I know Dabo's up there somewhere.
But thing
I
is,
can't stand him.
he had Nick Saban in his ear, and Nick Saban's like, yeah, take it. I would take it. I would 100% take it.
I mean, it's Saban though. Saban always done what was best for Saban.
Yeah, and that's the problem. You got these people. If his contract was up at the end of the year and he said he planned on leaving, he could do that to release him. So his contract wasn't up. It was an all around fucked up situation. His contract wasn't up. But since he left, I don't know how if a buyout's even in play. I know typically if he was fired, then they would still be obligated for his buyout. But I don't think since he left on his own well-being that there's going to be a buyout anywhere involved in it. It was a complete fucked up situation. But to abandon your team as you won the Egg Bowl, knowing you were 11-1,
done the same thing.
It's so fucked. And then to be like, I don't blame Ole Miss Ole Miss's athletic director for being like, no, kick rocks. You're not gonna fucking come and coach the playoffs because it's beneficial to you. He literally tried to throw the Florida game before we played the Egg Bowl. Like, bro, no. I don't blame him at all for telling him to kick rocks. Fuck off.
How do you try to throw the game?
Making bad calls as a coach.
Okay, so it was not something like you know, uh, betting wise or something on that. Okay.
The problem with it is when they started with the Nile situation, with the uh, players being able to get paid within the NCAA. That's the entire issue. You're playing college ball. You're trying to make a name for yourself. In my opinion, you should not be getting paid until you make it to the fucking big leagues. That's what we have the NBA for. That's what we have the NFL for. Until you make it big like that, your ass shouldn't fucking be getting paid, because now they're chasing money, opening up the portal and everything. They're going where they're going to try to go to where the money's good. Where am I
Well,
going
for
to be
the
able to get the most publicity?
for the longest time, they wouldn't even allow the players' names to be on the jersey for NCAA
Yeah,
or
that's
NCAA,
the Nile. That
even in the actual video games.
that
And
yes, that's the Nile now. They
So
now
so
have
so
license to their names and shit. That's the entire
so here's
Nile.
my thought process. So here's my thought process on this whole thing. What makes college ball fun to watch? Apart
Well,
from professional sports.
it used to be that it wasn't.
Apart
It used to
apart
be
from
that it wasn't
apart
rigged,
from
and
apart from
they were playing ball.
professional, this has nothing to do with rigging. Apart from professional sports, what made college sports so fun to watch is those boys, those men, women, boys, girls, whatever you want to refer to them as, because it applies to both sides, is they were playing for something. They were playing for that chance to go pro, to play for that money, to be able to go and play professional and make that money. What this does is gives those players who had something to play for the ability to go to college. And I mean, granted, it's not the same amount of money. Really could say it's nowhere close, but it gives them the ability to go to college and, well, now I'm in college and I can make money doing what I could have done in professional sports. So now I can do this in college. So why play as hard? So now you've took all the fun, all that you've took the challenging aspect out of it by allowing these college players to get paid in college
And you're
to
not talking
do the
about a
same
little bit
thing
amount of
that they're
money.
going to do at a professional level. You're taking what they were fighting for and what they were playing for, you're taking it away. Because now they really and truly, I mean, honestly, if you think about it, they don't have that enticement anymore.
Nope.
Because now you're paying them to do it at a college level. So in my opinion, you've ruined the college level of sports. Because that's what made the college level of sports interesting, is the fact that those players played so hard because they wanted to get to that professional level.
You know that
So they
recruiters
could
are
play at
watching
that
and
professional
shit.
level and they could make that money.
Yeah.
You know somebody's watching you. And you even now, you may know somebody's watching you, but who the hell cares if somebody's watching you if you're still making $100,000 for playing a game?
That's the thing. That's the thing. Like, you go to
at
college.
18 or 19 years old, even 20 years old in college, somebody's writing you $100,000 check. The hell do I want? the hell do I care for professional scouts watching me?
That's when you get into
I don't care.
that's where you get into
I'm
situations to
making
where like
I'm
that shit's
I'm making
happening.
I'm making $100,000 playing college ball. Well, if they're paying me $100,000 to play college ball, well, what are they going to pay me to play professional ball? So why am I going to bring my A game playing college ball when I'm already making $100,000, which means I'm going to be picked up by a professional team. They're going to pay me the millions of dollars. So I don't really have to try at that point
You know what it's
because
like, Tater?
the colleges I already know the college is paying me the high dollars. So that means the NFL teams or the NBA teams or the MLB teams are going to pay me the millions of dollars. So why try?
You know what it's like? It's like getting your first job and making minimum wage, and then you're like, oh, look, I done got this experience under my belt. I can move up, and they move up into the NFL, and it's like, oh, hey, I'm still good because I made fucking $500,000 in my college career. Think about this too. Think about how many seniors in college ball are seniors for multiple years. Think about that. Oh, I'm going to stay at the school. I can continue my education. What are they actually like on an academic level? Are academics even
So
considered at this point with
here's the
denial?
way.
And
Here's
for those of you that don't know what
here's the way
denial is, it's name, images, and license, which is why. So, Decoy, this is to like talk about your point with college ball. They used to not even be able to have their names on the jerseys and all that. So if you don't realize, a NCAA football game has not come out in years. Like you're talking almost a decade without a NCAA game, and now there's an NCAA game, and it was because of the Nile. They were able to have that in. Hammy made a couple of good points. Nile, he said what I just said: name, images, likeness. Since they came out with that, player and more coaches are making too much money and leverage over contracts. 100%. A lot of the coaches are like, "Fuck it, I make enough money. I don't need it. Fuck it, I'm leaving my contract early." This one I disagree with. Really, the only thing they were trying was they were trying to earn money later. But really, nothing is good about NCAA ball. I disagree with that last part. That there's nothing good about NCAA ball. NCAA ball used to be fucking fun as shit to watch, up until it started getting, in my opinion, like the NFL.
when they had something to play for.
Yeah, when they had something to play for. Now everyone's getting that fucking participation trophy. Everybody. That same could be said about YouTube or Twitch. They allowed normal, everyday people to make good money playing a game. That takes the fun out of games for everyone. So NCAA and pro equal gaming, really, which is true. Everyone now can stream and make money off of streaming. 18-year-old are making millions now to play games. Why learn anything else that's going to make them a valuable part of the community? It's a mute argument.
So hold on. I gotta somewhat disagree with that. Because just because you're 18 or 19 years old and you get on Twitch or YouTube and you play video games doesn't mean you're going to be a millionaire. Doesn't mean you're going to make those millions of dollars like the people you see on Twitch or YouTube. They make millions of dollars. You got to hit a certain point. You've got to entice a certain demographic of people. There's a whole lot that goes into that, just like playing college ball to get to the pros. Yes, you can get paid to play college ball. But in order to, and you may get drafted or picked to go play pro, but if you don't meet a certain level or a certain criteria, when you hit pros, you're not going to make it very long. You're not going to last very long. Just like any of us. Yes, we could go do Twitch, we could go do YouTube. That doesn't necessarily mean we're going to make millions of dollars doing it. I mean, hell, I could go play basketball right now and I could go get drafted by the NBA or the NFL right now. But that doesn't mean in 2 or 3 years I'm going to be playing pro ball making millions of dollars in 2 or 3 years. Not good enough. Just like I'm not good enough,
You'd make good
or I
water
don't
boy.
have. You're right. I would. My mama said, yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Just like I can't get on Twitch or YouTube right now and go make millions of dollars playing video games. It doesn't work that way. You have to have a certain skill set to do any of it. Just how it works.
Mama
Just
told me
because,
I could be whatever I wanted to be.
yeah. My mama told me the same thing, but guess what? That was a
Here we
lie.
are.
Here
Yeah,
we
here we
are.
are.
Yeah, here we are. It was a lie. And I tell my kids the same thing. And I honestly believe any of them could be anything they want to be. But the problem is, they've got to earn that, be anything they want to be. They've got to go through the process to do it. And if you're not good enough, or you don't apply, or you don't entice the right demographic of people, you're not going to make it. You'll
I
never get
agree.
there. It's just how it works. And unfortunately, it's not fair, but hell, life isn't fair. Life sucks. Get over it. If life was fair and we all got what we wanted, this world would be a boring fucking place.
That is so true.
It is.
I mean, man has a point.
You cannot compare.
The way that the portal, the way that the portal works and
you
style
can
works.
compare you can compare college sports to professional. You can compare college sports and professional sports to fun gaming and pro gaming. You can compare those two every day. You can compare them every day. This group makes this amount of money. This group makes this amount of money. Your everyday gamer makes this amount of money. Your pro gamer makes this amount of money. So let's put this in perspective. Me as a gamer on Twitch and YouTube compared to, we'll go with two that everybody on YouTube and Twitch, or everybody on YouTube knows, and the other everybody on Twitch and YouTube knows. You compare me as a gamer streaming on Twitch or YouTube to Bugs or Jeff Favignano. Come on now.
Yeah.
That's like comparing that's like comparing a college football player now to Peyton Manning or John Elway.
I'm glad that you.
Do you honestly
think
that 80 or even 90% of your college quarterbacks today that are in their second, third, or even fourth year of college are gonna have the career that Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, John Elway, Eli Manning, Tom Brady? What percentage of the college players playing these days are going to have the career that those particular quarterbacks had? That's like me. What do you think the odds of me having a streaming gaming career that Jeff or Bugs or any of those has? What do you think the odds are that I have the same career they have?
You just need a viral moment.
Yeah, it's like comparing apples to oranges.
100%.
You're definitely.
So Tater. Kind of veer off of this. To veer off of this for a sec. You heard OCRP's closing down, right?
February.
Last day of February.
Yep.
So those two people that you named, Bugs, Jeff.
Jeff. The other
Uh,
one, Ryan.
yeah, who gives a fuck about that guy?
He's crying in his beer.
Yeah, he literally took months off because he needed a mental break because of the shutdown. But anyways, Jeff, for example, however many millions of subscribers that he has, he had told somebody literally that it's expensive to run a 5M community. 100%. I've done it.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen the back end. Decoy has helped me run 5M communities. It is expensive. Now I'm sure it's a little more expensive getting into OCRP's world, but thing was, me and you and Decoy had the same shit, if not more shit, than OCRP had that we were paying for.
Jeff
Like,
has 1.45 million to be exact.
but so he was talking about it's expensive, and people think that he's a millionaire, but he's not. How are you not a millionaire? I call bullshit that you're a blue collar guy. 100%. I call bullshit.
Oh, most definitely. I
That-
mean,
You are set
mean,
for
how-
life. I can 100% guarantee you are set for fucking life. You don't have to work another fucking day in your life.
how many people do you
And
know?
if you call
have a-
getting on the computer and streaming and stuff, yes, it takes work. But is it work? You're getting to have a leisure activity, and that is your career. It is a leisure activity.
Well, see, that opens up a whole nother question. You know, porn, is that work?
Oh, that's work. You got to get fucked.
That's work.
You got to get fucked. You got to get fucked,
So-
bro. That's work.
So
You get fucked.
So-
You get fucked on all ends of that one.
so
Porn is
you have to be
100% work.
without looking it up, because I'm sure all of you have some way to look it up. But without looking it up, between Jeff and Bugs, who do you think has the most subscribers on YouTube?
Bugs.
bugs.
Bugs has 8 million subscribers, I believe.
2.62.
Oh, 2 point. For
But
some
then
reason,
again,
2.62. Jeff has 1.45.
yeah, I
now,
knew
is that
Bugs
on
had
just
more.
his Jeff channel, or is Jeff in his live channel too? Because he's got two channels. Jeff has two channels.
That's just on his main.
No, Jeff started going live on his main channel. He didn't mess with
Really?
that
'Cause
other
he-
channel anymore.
No, because he just spammed it big time when he did the Louisiana DLC. He said he'll be going live over there.
Now he dual stream he dual streams though, right?
Yeah.
So he dual streams Twitch and YouTube,
Yeah.
and then so he may go
well-
live on the live channel that you're talking about, but he re-uploads the live to his main channel.
Yeah, so what he does is and he'll flat out tell you, it's like, I will not respond to any YouTube chat. It's all chat only on Twitch.
Yep.
That he'll only respond to.
Now,
Well, that's like Bugs. Bugs doesn't do live streams.
Well, the reason why is because he is a partner on Twitch, and Twitch is very strict on only talking to Twitch chat and not YouTube chat. if you do a
Tater's talking
stream.
about Bugs. Bugs is never live
Yeah.
streamed ever.
No, Bug will never live stream. He already stated he will never live stream.
Nope.
Yeah,
he
it's
does
because you
record
can't-
only.
You can't fake it till you make it if you live stream. You cannot fake it
Exactly.
till you make it if you live stream. Brandon, this is from Hammy Games. Brandon, aka Bugs, is by far the face of OCRP and the most popular streamer of the group. Love Brandon. He's
Yeah.
a real dude.
Thank,
But
thanks to Boat Boy.
but the thing is, with that entire situation, they pulled the trigger way too fucking early. I will 100% say they pulled the trigger way too fucking early. They were given 3 months between OCRP shutting down and GTA coming out. I already knew Rockstar was going to push it one more time. Rockstar does not release in the spring, ever.
No.
Rockstar always releases in the fall. Always.
Always around.
It is
always for
always
Christmas
happen.
time.
Always Thanksgiving, Christmas time. Always.
Yep.
They always release in that time frame. You should have known they were bullshitting when they told you, when they give a definitive date and tell you this is the definitive date. This is when we're going to release the game. Push it out 2 more quarters. Push it out another quarter. 100%.
Another year.
You pulled it. Well, thing is, they pulled the trigger too soon on that part too. Because guess what? The game is not going to happen on PC until a year after console release. At least. So what are you going to keep around? They're going to keep the recording server. They're going to go from paying for 3 fucking servers, 1 server. They're going to keep the recording server, and they're still going to make their videos and all of that. They're going to have their select group just like they did in fucking DOJ. There's going to be a core group of people that they keep around, and that's it. That's why they did the big invite your friend to OCRP. Everyone inside of this chat except for Ant knows I'm inside of OCRP, been there, done it, got in it, didn't like it. Now me and Decoy and Tater were in the middle of running a 5M community when I got accepted into it, and I was more focused on it. And I'm sure these guys are glad that I didn't jump ship and like fucking abandon everything we were doing, because I was helping dev all of it. But it wasn't worth it. I literally got inside many a night. What was it? I count on one hand how many times I was in that server. I've been in OCRP almost a year and have only been inside of OCRP 3 times since I've joined.
And one of us, we were trying to find a certain model that of a
Yeah,
vehicle.
yeah. One of them was just because I liked the truck that was there and I wanted to find it. I got in one time in RP, and that was it. To me, in my opinion, us running Freedom Roleplay, we had more to offer. We were spending a shit ton of money. We had Roxwood. We had the most updated version, which they do too. All of that shit. They had all that, but we had other shit. Our Sandy was better than their Sandy. Their Sandy had limited and enterable location. Ours had maximized locations. You could almost enter every single building inside of Sandy Shores. Could y'all not? Tater sat in VC. Tater sat inside of VC with me for hours as I was fucking working on that, getting the bridge to work right, getting all of the enterable buildings to work right.
Going in and out of the server, checking shit.
Like, but I got into OCRP and it was like, it was mediocre. It wasn't even almost mediocre. It was mediocre. Thing is, they have over 1,000 members. So think about this, Tater. They have over 1,000 members inside of OCRP right now. Guess what their patrol numbers are?
1.
Their main server,
not enough to fill up the city.
Their main server's dead. Their live server has 30 to 40 people. Out of 1,000 people, you're holding 40 people max. Hammy said Tater had too much to drink.
I'm just getting started. I've had 3 beers and 2, maybe 3 glasses of wine.
A server that can hold 1,000 people, and you're telling me you can only get 40 people inside of that server, but you have 3 servers that can hold over 1,000 people, and you only have 1,000 members. That application process was fucked.
Well, one of those servers is meant to where only 3 out of the 1,000 can break the rules.
Well, no, they changed that to where anyone can reserve the recording server and rules don't apply to you inside of that server. They did change that. They made it to where not only those 3 could use it. Yeah, Hammy, fuck OCRP. Like, they could kick me out tomorrow and it wouldn't hurt my feelings. I'm just nosy and I like to listen to their community meetings and like see the fucked up shit. And especially running the community and listening to some of that stuff, it was like, what are y'all doing? And people ask Jeff, like, can I buy OCRP? And he's like, the people aren't for sale. The people want a server under that name. Amy said, slow down a little bit, Tater. Your words are not coming together too good. Were you talking about me? Slow down. You didn't say Tater. You just said slow down. Your words aren't coming together too good. I hate getting drunk with people. I don't know if I'm slurring or if they're slurring. Drunk people sound the same. We understand each other. That's a whole nother
really
language.
do.
Drunk language.
Baby language.
Drunk language is a thing. Drunk people understand other drunk people. He did say Tater though.
Okay.
Well, going back to what you're saying, thinking that, calling bullshit on Jeff being like having millions of dollars and everything. How many people do you know actually have like a full flight simulator in his basement plus a full rig simulator?
Yeah, that's what I was
upstairs?
just finna say. The fucking rig. Is his net worth on
Give
Google?
him that shit. We gonna find out.
I'm looking it up right now. He's worth about $500,000. He earns about
$545,000.
he earns about $100,000 a year.
Good money.
That's doctor money almost.
You wanna know what Bugs' estimated net worth is?
Double his.
834.6 thousand to 1.5 million.
And he drives an old beat up car.
Crown Vic, if I'm not badly mistaken.
No. He does not drive a Crown Vic. He bought a new car. He drives a
finally?
No, he drives a Subaru.
Yeah, he went Civ Ryan on us here.
Exactly. That is just what he makes just between. Okay. Hamy's saying 170 to 1.3 million. That's just from YouTube. Add in his Twitch though too. Because that was the one that I looked at was just YouTube. Was it just YouTube on you, Tater?
Yeah, well.
So he add in that dude probably makes over $200,000 a year if you add in his Twitch.
So as of July 2024, His net worth is estimated at $1.45 million. He is currently posting videos along with OCRP and DOJRP server. He plays Bus Simulator 18 with Jeff Fabiano and a few other buddies. He also likes to play American Truck Simulator, Wreckfest, and The Crew. So yeah, 1.45 million as of July 2024.
All right, so in the last 7 days, just in 1 week's time, Bugs has made 2.4 thousand. He's made $2,500 just in 7 days. In the last 30 days, he's made $10,000. Last 90, he has made 31,000. So 30 times 3 or times 4, he's made 120 grand just this year off of YouTube.
So YouTube,
That's
according to what I'm
2020.
looking,
That's just 2025. What he made.
so from what I'm looking at right here, YouTube, it says he has 2.57 million followers or subscribers on YouTube with an average view of 1.46 billion. He has 1.46 billion views on YouTube. He has 71.2 thousand Twitch followers, 141,000 Instagram followers, and 92.4 thousand Twitter followers. And he owns a capuchin.
A
Fuck
monkey?
is a capuchin?
Yes, he owns a monkey.
A capuchin is a monkey?
Yeah.
Yeah, they named it Steve Ryan.
You got
He-
capuchins, macaques.
He's from the
Albino.
Bay. He's from the Bay Area of California, but lives in Florida.
I can guarantee you that Ryan has a 9 to 5.
No, Ryan does not.
I can guarantee you he has a 9 to 5. I can 100% guarantee you. Look, I'm looking up his net worth now. I can guarantee you he has to have a 9 to 5. If not, he's bare minimum of the bucket. Just in the last 30 days, he's made about $3,000. So you're talking $3,000 a month. He doesn't make much more money than I make. Bro's got a 9 to 5. I mean, he ain't got a wife, kids, all that good shit. I wasn't using Social Blade. I was using YouTube.
No, but when you have friends
Do
like
something
Bugs
other.
and Jeff, when you have friends like Bugs and Jeff, who needs a 9 to 5?
Yeah, but they're not paying him to do shit.
Bet.
For Bugs, I was using YouTubers.me, by the way, Hammy. And then for Jeff, I was using Net Worth Spot.
There's no public information available for Civ Ryan's specific
It's
net
because he
worth.
doesn't make enough.
But
he
as
doesn't
a
have a net worth.
streamer since 2014 who focuses on GTA 5 RP and other content related content, his income would primarily come from Twitch revenues, sponsorships, and possibly merchandise. A different public figure named Ryan Kahaji has an estimated net worth of about $100 million.
Yeah, that's not him. At
Oh,
all.
no shit, it's not him. I know that's not him.
I don't know what was the lesser of two evils, Polecat or Ryan. You know?
So, from what I'm looking at, which is Social Blade, Civ Ryan's monthly estimated earnings.
That's the only one you can pull his
Are
earnings
100
from. I tried to pull it from somewhere
Yep.
else.
It's 100. So, according from Social Blade for YouTube, his monthly earnings are anywhere between $154 to $2,500. His yearly estimated earnings are $1,800 to $29,000 a year.
So he has to have a 9 to 5. You can't live off of 30 grand a year. You can't. It's impossible. In today's economic society, you cannot live off of fucking 30K. Can't do it.
According to this, he has
Unless he lives in his
284,000
mom's
subscribers on YouTube.
unless he lives in his mom's basement and eats his mom's spaghetti, it's impossible.
He's not expected to break the $300,000 mark until 2028.
But he's not going to because they killed OCRP.
Yeah, not unless he keeps up. And the only reason he's that big is because of Bugs and Jeff.
Not because of Jeff. Don't even add Jeff in the mix. It's only because of Bugs. Because Bugs needed a new polecat. Bugs needed a new polecat. And Ryan got it.
Fuck those guys.
I mean,
But
I could have 100,000 subscribers. You put me in a couple
Ryan's
videos
not
with Bugs.
even fucking entertaining. Ryan does not have a entertaining bone in his body. Hammy said Social Blade does not count residuals from past EP. It counts current estimates only.
Okay, so estimated, he's still got a 9 to 5 estimated.
I'm telling you.
I'm estimating Civ Ryan to have a 9 to 5.
He has a 9 to fucking 5.
And if he doesn't, then it's because the Canadian government's paying for everything else.
Okay, hold on. I got it, Tater. You're on to something there. All right, so this is what it is. So he has free healthcare.
Yeah.
Free school.
Yeah.
So he can go back to school. Their cost of living is fairly low.
Let me look up the exchange rate, actually.
What is
before the US dollar for Canadian.
What is the median income for Canadians? $76,000 is the medium income. That's low. That is way fucking low. In the US alone, like just in Mississippi, the median income for you to survive is like $120,000 a year with this economic growth and all that bullshit. $76,000.
Okay, so if Civ Ryan is making...
He lives in mom's basement and he's eating mom's spaghetti.
So if Civ Ryan is making $2,900 a month, say he's making $2,900 a month Canadian, he's making less than $2,100 a month US. So if you take, say, Bugs' minimum of $864,000 a year, that is the equivalent to 1.193 million Canadian dollars. So Bugs is technically a millionaire in Canada. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, Ryan would never make it in the US. He doesn't make enough money.
Think about this though, because
One US dollar is $1.43 in Canada.
Even in Canada, think about this. Even in Canada, do you think Bugs is paying Ryan to be in his videos? Do you think that he gets any type of royalty off of that at all?
No.
You don't think that he gives him any type of royalty on being in his videos?
No.
I bet he fucking does. I bet he pays him to be in his fucking videos. I mean, yeah, I can get where you're getting at, Hammy, on that you can never take the average median income into effect. Don't equate the two. I can get that. But if based off the money that Ryan makes off of his YouTube, it's not sustainable. It's not sustainable to not have a second source of income. 100%, it cannot be sustainable. Yeah, the average median is embarrassing. 100%. Anyways, guys, give some final words. We've been going at it for 3 hours. Fuck. That last hour jumped. Last I looked, we were like 2:15. And I switched over to this. Anyways, guys, give some final words. Tater, I'm glad you're home. And by home, I mean back under Unfiltered. You're being critiqued a little bit tonight. It is what it is. Ignore chat.
Oh, I ain't paid no attention to chat.
I know you haven't. I'm glad to have you back. Glad we were able to do the show. Ant, thanks
I
for
enjoyed it, guys. Thank y'all.
thanks for being a guest. Hopefully we could have you back at some point, and hopefully you got a little more light into what the squad actually is. I've kind of been telling you how we are and what we do and such. Hopefully this gave you a little more
it's pretty
light.
cool, man. I've enjoyed it.
We'll have to have you on an episode of Two Drunks where you actually can open up a bottle and drink with us.
I don't really drink that much no more, but I will have a drink or two.
Come on our New Year special. That
All right.
You think everybody, Tater and Decoy can both tell you, everybody is invited to our New Year special. Everybody. And all of the squad will more than likely be there. Both these guys can tell you that.
Oh yeah.
Like that's our show up, show out night. We do dumb shit.
All right.
Well,
like I
you
said,
do
I've
dumb
enjoyed
shit
it.
every day, but that's the point.
But
I've enjoyed it. I'd be happy to come back anytime.
I love all of the chat. Glad that we've had the opportunity to have all of you back here tonight in the studio. I'm going to pass it off to Tater, let Tater have some final words, then we'll pass it off to our guest.
Well, for one, it's good to be back. I'm glad to be back. It's been fun. It's been some interesting conversation, especially that last bit. Kind of got off on a tangent there. But, it is what it is. And I know BB, apparently, I've been getting critiqued in the chat, which is fine. Constructive criticism is always great. I'm always open to it. If you like me, great. If you don't, then, well, I'm sorry. I hate it for you. You either get over it or you won't. Don't know what to tell you. I'm here for the long run, so can't wait to see what next week holds, what next Friday holds. But yeah, it's great to be back. It's been long overdue for sure. And it's great to meet you, brother. Nice to have you.
You too, man. It's good to meet you. Enjoyed it, dude. I really did.
Hell yeah. Decoy, great as always. Nice to get to chat with you again. It's been a while.
Yeah, we need to get back into our farming podcast before too awful long too.
We really do. Let me get my computer hardwired to the internet first.
Man, Boogie's been harping on some farm doing that Ashton's Corner. I think he's on like day 18 or 20 or something like that.
Yeah, Boogie's been putting in work.
Yeah.
Like he gets home from that damn job and he is fucking on Ashton's Corner. I'm assuming that's a map. Do you know if that's a map, Tater?
Yeah,
I'm a farming sim guy, but
That's the newest
Ash,
DLC.
Ashton's Corner is one of the newer DLCs. It's a newer map
Is it a
for
farming simulator?
25.
yeah,
It's Farming Simulator 25.
Oh, bro, I got
bro,
hooked on that crap right after I had my truck wreck.
dude, we do it all here. When I told you that, like, the squad is a one shop stop, it is literally a one shop stop. We do it all.
Bro, I got hooked on farming because I couldn't walk. I couldn't really be out of bed or anything. So my wife bought me farming simulator. 23 or 22, I don't even remember, dude. I got hooked.
We built the squad originally for like-minded individuals. So you could
Hell yeah.
you could have anything in common with somebody, and that's what it was built on. And it has grown from there, and it is what it is. It will always be around. The squad's never going anywhere.
It is what it is. It will be what it will be. And if you don't like it, well,
You
there's
can
a
fuck
leave
off.
button.
That's kind of the MC's thought.
We're kind of like an MC.
Yeah.
Much. So
Till next
I
time,
guess
guys.
we will. Hold on. Why you till next time in it? Our guests haven't even had a chance to speak their piece.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
we will leave it to our first time guest to say his piece,
Well,
whatever he wants to say.
I said I appreciate it, guys. Happy to be here. Happy to. It was definitely a cool experience, man, and I appreciate all y'all, letting me be here and let me talk and listening to me ramble on. Yeah, man, and looking forward to doing it again. Thank you.
Was it worth losing a game in night, Ant?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been kind of playing with Battlefield off and on, talking and everything, but
I hadn't heard you yell
Least-
at the game. I guess it's just me.
At least he didn't.
I muted my mic a couple times.
At least he didn't say Call of Duty.
No, me and Ant have been on some Battlefield 6, dude. That's been my thing, Tater.
Why hadn't somebody said something?
You got Battlefield 6?
Bro,
I'd be more than happy to get it.
Get it.
Oh, dude.
I don't have it because I don't have nobody to play with.
Fucking get it. That's what we've been
dude,
playing.
Well,
We've taken a break from Sea of Thieves just about like almost a whole hiatus. Fucking
I get down some Battlefield.
fucking let's go.
I love Battlefield.
And I tell you, it's fucking all out Warzone.
Dude, it's crazy. It's fucking nuts.
All right. Well, I know what game I'm buying next.
Hey, it's
Oh,
on
dude, this
sale
shit is
right now.
nuts,
You need to get it right now because it's on fucking sale for like $50.
Oh, that's probably
Me and Ant paid 70.
I paid 90. I got the big boy one.
Oh shit! Yeah, I paid.
Yeah, it cost me $90 on Xbox for that.
You went all out.
Yeah. Fucking might as well if I was gonna do it.
All right, Decoy, what you got?
Well, I'm glad to have Tater back. It's been a while, but we understand how life is, and we're glad you got everything, especially moved into the back into the farm or the homestead, as you called it earlier. That's a big life deal for you, and basically just ready to see what we got coming up for the holidays.
It's gonna be a humdinger, that's for sure.
Hell yeah, Tater! We got 3 more episodes this month. Day after Christmas is 26 on a Friday. Fuck yeah! I get you 3 times this month.
Yes! The day after Christmas.
Fuck yes!
Ooh, that's gonna be fun.
No breaks.
Hammy may actually be able to get me on slurring my words that day.
He said keep poking the bear, Tater. He said keep poking the bear, Tater.
Hey, I like poking a bear, especially if it's a grizzly bear. Those are fun to poke. You ever poked a grizzly bear?
Fuck no.
Oh,
Look, I don't know which one's better, poking a grizzly bear or poking a crocodile. They both get fun to poke. You poke at them long enough, they liable to snap at you.
need to
Well, I
go.
think it's better than a poke in the eye.
Telling you, man, them North Carolina boys are crazy, man.
Look. It don't take but once of grabbing them by the balls, and it's just on from that point.
Yeah, it don't take but once because they bite your arm off.
Yeah, exactly.
This conversation may continue after we end this podcast, but till next time, guys, I'm the motherfucking Delta BB.
I am fucking Tater. Remember it.
They don't know.
Decoy.
I'm in it.
There
We'll
we
catch
go. We
y'all
gonna get it.
later.